We're gonna give the people some time. Hope these notifications go out. Hit that like button as you come in, family. Just waking up. Told y'all I was coming back. I told you. Give the peoples some time to get into the building. So I'm waking up finding new videos, new topics. Shit. They Charleston White. Trip C's, Trip C's, what's up? Shama, what's up? Charleston White, thought he was slick, tried to do a fucking joint in Dallas. They shut, Jay Prince shut that shit down. S Pawn Chess, UK in the building, what's up? Why is it 3 people in the chat, but it says only one person? Oh, here I go. Okay, say. They trying to do like Hassan Campbell. They playing with my numbers. Yo, I just realized that that's a strategy for him. I know why he says that all the time now. Hassan Campbell. I know why he always be like, YouTube been playing with my numbers. They don't want to hear me this, that, and the third. It pushes his followers to hit the like button without saying hit the like button. It's a smart strategy. Don't get it fucked up. He figured this YouTube shit out. He definitely figured this YouTube shit out. Wait, how come nice now? Hey, Trip C's, what chat are you in? Because I can't see it in the regular chat. I can't see that video link that you just posted in the regular chat and on my phone. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as you come in. Oh, because you deleted it. You said it's 1 o'clock over there? God damn. UK in the building. Well, I appreciate you for still stopping by, even though it's so late. Yeah, he took an L. He took an L. You said you want to make him go. Put the link for him. Back up in case anyone gets there. Okay. I see what you did. But yeah, he took another L. You thought you was going to do the Hassan Campbell and talk shit about Jay Prince. The difference between Charleston White and Hassan Campbell is Hassan Campbell's all the way in New York. Nigga, you just a hop, skip, and a jump away. He thought that nigga thought he was going to talk shit from across the street, and then didn't think niggas was going to cross that street and come see. He tried to call the police. They like, nigga, nah, we ain't heard about you. Yeah, you see, I got my Eagles Nation on. We may have lost the Super Bowl, but we still the NFC champs. Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all, motherfuckers. We should have won that goddamn Super Bowl. Yeah. That's what happened when you put your faith in your backup team. God damn it. Why do I look so glitchy? But yeah, the police was like, nigga. You got people coming from all directions. We don't know who coming for you. You on your own. You keep provoking these niggas. You can handle that on your own. Don't keep calling us. You think you're gonna keep talking shit. That's like I had a little brother, and I got a little brother, and the reason why I consider myself a good fighter, I've heard many things about me, and the one thing I've never heard about myself is Remy can't fight. I've never heard that. That's the one thing I've never heard about myself. But the reason why is because I got a little brother he's bigger than me now, but he was smaller and he loved to talk shit. And he would talk shit to anyone. So as a big brother, when your little brother come running in the house talking about this bigger dude trying to fight me or bother me, you got to go out there and see what that's about and handle that. And 9 times out of 10, he talking to some grown ass man talking shit. I gotta go out there and fight and beat up a grown man at the age of 14, 15. At the age of 14, 15, I was fighting grown ass men. But that's what it's like. But eventually I had to look at my brother like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, nigga, you gonna have to learn how to handle some business on your own. And that's how they looking at him. That's how they looking at Charleston White. Like, nigga. Nah. Seth, what's up? Yeah, Jay Prince shut that shit down. He talking. What you thought you was going to keep talking shit about people and calling the cops? Don't you think the cops see that? Like, you don't think the cops see you on the internet talking shit, provoking these men? It would, and then you going to try to say the cops got Jay Prince got the cops and he working with the cops. Jay Prince ain't got nothing to do with that. They not going to keep pretend. They don't know where your enemies are coming from, bro. Nah, no. It might not even be Jay Prince that roll up on you. It might be some fucking it might be people from anywhere. You didn't talk shit about everybody. There is not one person this man does not talk shit about. Not a one. I can't wear hats for long. My forehead get itchy. Start breaking out and shit. Can't wear hats for long. I try all the time, and then I wind up fidgeting with it, and then eventually taking it off. I can't wear them for a long time. But we got a couple people in here, so we're gonna go on here and get started. Yeah, it's too much hair. There's too much hair. Like I can't fit no more hats. Like it's real tight. And my forehead get the itching. But I got the rep for my squad real quick, you know. My backup squad. This is my real squad right here, though. Who touched my shit? Oh no, I put it up. This the real team right here. Oilers Nation, baby. This the real squiz eye right here. We gonna get him. We gonna make our way back to the bowl. Where is my hat? Where I put it? I don't know. Where the fuck did I just put my hat? Oh, there it is. Oh, this is fitted too. I didn't even know. What? Shut the fuck up. Hold on, let me see. Oh, you's an asshole. Bro, you's an asshole.
I don't know what's going on. There you go.
Oh, that's crazy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hopped up to make sure you
All
can
right. Yeah. My goddamn thing. I keep forgetting to plug the goddamn thing. I gotta keep checking if the motherfucker is.
You see what I put in the chat? Uh-oh.
I gotta keep checking if this motherfucker plugged up before I get on. Why my chair sinking? We have malfunctions like a motherfucker over here. Now my background missing. Where the fuck is my background at? There we go. There we go. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Had a few malfunctions. Yo, that's why I got you here. Trip C's. Like my last few lives, when I go to rip them, YouTube keeps saying the file can't be found. It's not letting me rip my lives. I think I gotta do it. I can do it straight from StreamYard, can
I? Yeah, keep a backup copy on StreamYard.
All right, good.
But you might need to, if you're doing it on the computer, you might need to clear your browsing history and then try it.
No, I do it on my phone too. Like I've ripped
And
on my phone.
You might be out of memory. Because I know my phone started doing that BS recently.
No, when I download videos every day, it's just
that's what I'm saying. Your memory might be full of stuff, and you might have to run that little cleaner on your phone and then restart it.
Okay.
Hey, Sharita.
What's up? That's my cousin right there.
So you good now?
Yeah, I'm good. I be seeing Sharita on the gram. She be doing it.
I'm gonna say your shit sound like Pharaoh.
Yeah. I told y'all this a hand me down. I saw the dude pushing this shit to the goddamn. I told y'all how I got this.
All you gotta do, get a little WD-40.
I saw this. No, it's just me moving around, squeaking in it.
Yeah, I'm saying that squeaking sound. You get a little you turn it over and get that WD-40 up in there, and that metallic squeaking will be gone. But that leather ain't gonna go nowhere.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get the show started. Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten, and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis. Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed, and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you, and I miss you. Peace in paradise. What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at, 1 mil. You are now tuned in to Ma'at TV. Most of y'all know the routine, but if you don't, as you come in, why it looks so glitchy? As you come into the building, remember to hit that like button, but most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this is your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor. Go ahead, hit that like button, but do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. What's up, family? I hope everybody weekend was popping. I hope your weekend was popping, Shine. Sorry now, but like always, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody and their loved ones are in good health. As promised, I told y'all I'll be back. Woke up, got myself together, and I'm back. Professor Cupcakes, what's up? So, we gonna continue on with the young Pharaoh, trying to gain sympathy for donations, lying about his aunt abusing him. We got Charleston White. Is you coming up or are you staying backstage?
Close out anything you don't need to be running right now. That shit straighten out the glitching on the background.
Yeah,
because it's a resource hog. So if
yeah,
you
it
got
was
anything
glitching
open,
earlier too. I was wondering what the hell. I'm about to get a new. I'm about to get a. I'm about to get a computer. I'm about to. I'm about to
just
stop
get you a
playing them.
big old TV and a desktop,
Mm,
and you'll come out much better.
that's exactly what I'm about to do.
More bang for your buck.
I gotta buy a new camera too.
Mm-hmm. Your camera is separate from your laptop, right? You got an extra camera.
Not the one I'm using the laptop camera right now, but I do got the other one I was using before was a when it was a side angle. That was a camera. But
Okay.
it start fucking up. I wasn't taking care of it. Like my kids kept
Cameras
getting
just fuck up. That ain't
my
them joints
kids
don't
kept getting
last long.
yeah, it was one of them little $60 joints. It wasn't.
Them joints don't last long, don't matter
Yeah,
how many, unless you buy one of them big tech ones.
yeah.
But
Just
yeah, close
chilling.
out
What's up?
anything you don't need, anything running in the background. Open up your task manager and see anything you can close it, and that should clear it up a little bit more.
You said task manager. Hold on.
You just right click on the empty part on, or you can right click on the taskbar and it'll pull up a list, and task manager will be down there towards the bottom.
Oh, it just say Chrome. Okay, I see it. It just say Chrome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that here.
No, all the way bottom, all the
Leave
way
that
at the
down
bottom
there.
where it show all your icons. Go to an empty spot on there and click and right click on it, and it should pull up a list.
Oh yeah, it said more details. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of shit.
Hold on. It should be at the last one, the one before last at the bottom of the list.
Hold on. Fewer detail. Only thing I see is
Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen real quick and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so go down all the way to the bottom. You see where my mouse at down here?
hold on, let me move this comment. I gotta make it big. I can't. Yeah, I see a mouse moving.
Okay, so you go to an empty space and then you use the right button on your mouse, and it should be Task Manager. And then you just open it over here. Everything up in the apps part. Yeah, what you don't need to use. Yeah, click on more details and it show you the whole list. But up here, what you don't need to use, you can close out.
Yeah, that's what it says. More details, and I go to the join. Apps,
when you click on it, you just click on it to highlight it, and then click End Task down in the lower right hand corner of the whole box.
Look, there's so much shit open.
Yeah, that's why your camera acting like that.
I don't even use none of this shit.
Just the ones in the app now. That other list is just system programs running in the background.
Oh, just the ones.
Don't try to close none of that. Yeah,
I already close all this shit.
No, just the ones on the way it say app.
No, it just say Chrome Task Manager.
If you look at those icons over to the side, is one that look kind of like a speedometer, and that's the startup task. If you click on that, it'll show you everything that's running in the background on startup, and you can disable it, and that'll also free up some memory.
Okay, I think it's just the lighting though.
It could be.
Yeah. So yeah, we got more Hassan Campbell. Somebody offered him 50 bands to go down.
Just say no to SCO.
Yeah, just say no to SCO. Offered him 50 bands to go down there and slap J Prince afro.
J Prince bald headed though.
Nah, he got a fro.
He do.
I ain't seen him in a minute. He got a Steve Harvey.
Oh, he went and got a man piece.
Yeah, he got that Steve Harvey. I don't remember Jay Prince being bald.
I remember him having a close cut. But
he never looked like he was going bald though. No, I'm talking
I
about.
didn't say he was going bald.
He got one of them little mini furrows with the little side.
He finna start going on his journey like Jay-Z.
You notice Jay-Z looked like a model himself after. Never mind. Let me shut up.
Mm-hmm. You done heard that? You done seen the newest side ring show on the Crazy Cat Circus?
God. I'm not even going to go over there. I saw the little girl.
You talk about Legina.
When I looked at the picture in the chat, I said, "Oh Lord, okay, you got me now."
And I know you saw that picture of Leah in the background.
You know, I was in the chat arguing with y'all like, nah, I know she might got mental problems, but some of the things she's saying, sound. I was arguing with y'all. But then when that shit happened, I'm like, I can't even defend this girl. God damn it.
Then she done would have got her a sidekick now.
You can't even give me a nigga something to work with.
Now they say it was all a play. It was a weekend show for the numbers in the money. Hey, Shadow.
Shadow, what's up? I need my glasses to read the comments, Shadow.
Girl, Sharita, they exploiting each other.
Come in though.
She exploiting them others. They exploiting each other.
Yeah.
But she Ken the Roscoe the clown too.
It's a win-win situation.
Hey, little boy, guess what I'm doing?
Yeah. We looking for a young Pharaoh childhood. Have you seen his childhood? That's my new slogan for young Pharaoh. Because he said he got his aunt is Joe Jackson now, and she stole his childhood. She was
Where is Okra Sinfrey? Come get your imaginary child, please. Take him over there with you. It might be better than this.
Now his aunt is Joe Jackson. So justice for young Pharaoh.
Hold on, wait, Joe Jackson.
Yeah, now
his
Joe
auntie
Jackson. Is not
auntie.
You remember the auntie?
Jackson.
Yeah, the auntie that was his ride or die when he first got the house, and then when he drugged himself, he started tripping and accusing her of selling her daughter.
I'm saying the only Joe Jackson I know
is Michael.
And that's not a woman.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying he ain't a woman.
I know. But I'm saying he's describing her as Joe Jackson, like she.
Okay.
Now he Mike and she Joe. She stole his childhood. He trying to get sympathy. He talking about he coughing up blood. He hawking spit, act like he coughing up blood. Now, if you coughing up blood, it's gonna be all in your mouth, all over your teeth.
If he coughing up blood, it's from that shit he been taking.
That nigga ain't coughing on no fucking blood.
Well, he's not.
I've coughed up blood before.
Sharita, they found out Jaguar brought her to the right to Sean Davy way. So
I've had injuries.
She got ran off of TikTok.
Who are you talking
about? TikTok banned her. Legenda, the one that says she Aaliyah daughter.
Oh. Yeah,
she done hooked up with Jaguar Wright.
Oh, yeah. I had injuries that caused me to cough up blood, and it's all in your mouth. It's all in your teeth.
In between
it'll be in your hands when you wipe in your mouth. And he's supposedly coughing up blood as he's doing it, but his teeth are sparkly white, no blood on his hands.
Intelligent counterspell, peace.
Intelligent, what's up? All right, so
so now he acting like an abused child, and that's supposed to make up all this foolishness that he's been doing. Somebody take care of me.
He basically said his aunt, but when you describe it, he fuck his own self up. First, he said he was confused on his aunt. He basically stole my shit on his aunt being his mom. but then he says his aunt never acknowledged him as her son, never called him her son, even told him that they weren't blood. And then he says she was treating him like her boyfriend. That was her boyfriend. So which one is it, nigga? Was it your mother? Was she abuser?
But didn't he say before that his auntie didn't pay him no attention and she let her son get away with everything and she blamed everything on him? I mean, I'm confused. These stories.
That's what I'm saying. He got 37 different versions of this lady. She's his ride or die. She's his abuser. She's his stalker.
She probably
and he tried to blame that whole dog thing on her when he was fighting the dogs and got her daycare shut down.
Wax dog,
what's up? We about to get on Hassan Campbell right now. That was the first video.
Counterspell. What state you in? He out selling fish. Somebody needs some fish. What state you in?
Wax dog, what's up? Selling? I was just about to get into that Hassan Campbell.
You know, he's looking mighty round these days.
Oh my God.
That boy
it's not funny. Up. It's crazy. Fat.
I saw him on somebody's and I was like, he don't look like he pregnant. But remember that, I don't know what show it was, but that man asked that woman, he said, how far along are you? And she was like, I'm not pregnant. He looked like
that. That's why him and DJ Academics get along, because they too fat, pudgy, sloppy.
Like, yo, is that water weight or your ass need to stop eating?
And you notice that they both back down to men when they in their face.
But he don't look fat. He look puffy or like he retaining water or some shit.
You just look.
You better take your ass to the hospital and get a full physical, because something wrong with your ass.
That nigga just looks like one of them fat, drunk, sloppy mother. Oh my God. Who laying next to this nigga? You laying next to him? I wonder. Who laying next to him? Like Kiss said, what chick want to lay with you? You always talking about
you in Iowa.
He always when he argue with women, he always dissing them. I wouldn't fuck you and you want to fuck me, telling people that, nigga.
Don't nobody take that as a diss though, because you know.
Yeah, like nigga.
His real love in life, his one true boo.
Glow, peace and welcome.
We all know who. I ain't even gotta say it. We all know.
Yeah, but somebody offered him 50 grand. I'm gonna play that one next, but I want to play this one. He talking about
had that thing of money on his shoulder. He was for serious.
He talking about what's the face in here? Oatmeal pie face.
Glow.
Crater face. But the 100 whack 100. You talking about whack? Crater face. And
hey, Glow, peace and welcome.
I don't know what DJ Academics is like, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah, Sharita, that's what I'm thinking. That nigga going into cirrhosis of the liver phase.
Facts. You're gonna have to drop that disclaimer. You can still talk. You can still hear you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all I had to say. I'm agreeing with Sharita.
All right.
He gave himself agoraphobia.
All right, so let's get into this. This you can't even call this an interview. This some two fat, insecure, pudgy, ugly motherfuckers.
He ain't even fat. He bloated.
Yeah, he looked like he beer.
And look, it ain't like
that's liquor.
Like happened like he wasn't this big at the beginning of the year.
That's liquor fat.
He wasn't even this big at the beginning of the year. It is not healthy to put on weight like that fast. That's all that drinking he doing at them podcasts probably though, yeah.
Hey Wax, you see him go at Yuck Mouth the other day? That shit was crazy. He gonna go at Yuck Mouth for no reason again. He trying to get attention. He just like I said. He throwing bait out. He's like a fisherman with a bunch of fishing lines, and he's start casting each line out and seeing who takes the bait, so they can go back and forth. He got content. What'd you say?
Not with damn.
That old English fat, yeah. That's what it is. That's that Steel Reserve fat. That old English fat. Facts.
I guess OE and synthol don't mix. Don't do drugs.
That's what it is. It's liquor and synthol. That's what it look like.
This shit does not mix. Not when Dale chilling. Not when Dale.
Let's not working out.
First and foremost, welcome to another episode of Off the Record Podcast. We have one of the, I don't even know if I should call them controversial, most hated. We just know we have one of the biggest mouths and also one of the most brilliant minds when it comes to, the black culture and, of course, the communities who's speaking up on platforms right now. A lot of people.
Look at the old head. When he start talking shit, when Hassan Campbell start talking shit, he's sitting in that seat. So the old head got up and got the fuck about the camera. He like, oh, this
old head left when he started talking shit.
Yeah. He like, oh, this nigga drinking.
Time to go.
Yeah, he got right about that camera. And that's why the bull got his arms crossed. He's like, damn, that nigga told me.
Let me get my ass up out of here. This nigga tripping.
The one bull, this one is squeaking. Oh, I'm up against the wall. That's why.
That's why we said, E-Shadow.
But that's why the bull sitting there with his arms crossed, because he upset he ain't get up out there with the old head.
We know you from YouTube platform, but we got Hassan Campbell back in the building. I believe it's your third time here. You're someone who have captivated the internet through giving just a raw, unfiltered, unadulterated truth about what we're seeing without the influence of all of the other things that usually make it okay, whether it's monetary gain, whether it's these other things. You give it cut. And I've seen the good in your content, because whether you were speaking about things that I had nothing to do with, or even when you were spoken about me, even if I didn't like it, I respected the fact that it was coming from a unbiased and a honest place. And you don't have to agree with everything that's said about you, but you don't want it to come from a place where people are trying to, purport to distort you to be something else. So I've always respected you as that. The last time you were in this building, very interesting situation. We got a bunch of people in here now. I think about like 20 at least. But last time it was in here, it was a little hazy. I feel like everybody was smoking. All I remember, I was like, these cameras still going to work. But it was interesting. It was me, you, Whack 100, Tekashi 69. We're all sitting around the table. A lot of other people that were surrounding, people that you came with, people that Tekashi came with. Of course, Whack was here, and myself. And that was internet viral history, but it was a cross-section of everything. It was a cross-section between what internet saws.
You know what's crazy? In the beginning, Hassan Campbell used to talk about how he on the low and he don't need nobody. He a one-man army. Wax, didn't he used to say shit like that?
Yeah, he don't need no help. All that mess.
I don't need no help. I'm a one-man army. Now you gotta walk around with at least 20 niggas at all times. Goddamn. If I gotta walk around with 20 niggas at all times just to go to the store or just to go outside, I'm shutting this shit down. That's enough.
Right. But see, my thing is, you sat up here and provided the platform for this messiness, and you talking about this is making history. You had a whole bunch of Negroes in there with folk in there getting high and getting drunk, and then just popping off at the mouth, and that's supposed to be making history. Used to be you had to save a city damn near single-handedly with the women and children that was left behind because everybody else was gone to war to make history. These days, you ain't got to do much.
Mm-hmm. Facts. That's facts. We put up 30,000 to fight Hassan Campbell in 2020. Oh shit! Just
wait. Didn't he call the police again after that?
Damn,
he was talking to the FBI or some BS like that.
But he was trying to fight my son too. He was trying to fight my son too.
As soon as my son got out and my son started popping, he had my son name in his mouth damn near every day. Soon as somebody started getting some shine, he got their name in their mouth. He wasn't talking about Jay Prince till all this mess came out, until after Takeoff died and all this mess started kicking off with the Prince family. He just trying to be relevant.
If you listen to this man talk, he tells on himself. He watches people's channels. If you getting the same amount of views as him, he watches your channel and look at the views. Like he described, oh, they ain't getting no views. They only got 20,000 in their chat. They only got such and such views. So you watching the channels and seeing who's getting the same amount of views. And then if that person is catching him or surpassing him, he'll try to latch on to him.
Or if it's already a situation going viral, he try to interject.
Yep. He try to find some way. Somehow, some way he latches himself onto it.
Take the Charleston White T.I. situation. What he do? Jump up there. Don't fight Charleston. He got one eye. Fight me instead. But you ain't no better because you might go into cardiac infarction at any moment.
That's why I said, how you trying to box my son? You need to get in shape. It is no fucking way you are getting in shape in time. They're gonna take about 2 years for you to get in shape. It's gonna take a year to burn the fat. Enough is going to take a year.
He go to the gym right now. He go to the gym right now. They're gonna have an ambulance. Look, he goes to the gym right now. They're gonna have an ambulance at Planet Fitness 10 minutes after he walk in there.
10 minutes.
Because he gonna be the pass the fuck out.
He said he AKA Larry Holmes flabby. But King Cyrus, peace and welcome. But make sure y'all hitting that like button as you come in too. But I was a wrestler, so we had to worry about our weight going up and down. Sometimes I had to lose weight, sometimes I had to go up weight. So I know how to go and lose weight real quick.
But that's when your body already healthy. That body right there.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to take at least a year or two for him to even burn enough fat. Not burn the fat, burn enough fat, just enough fat for him to get his cardio up.
You know, if he quit drinking all that alcohol, some of that water weight will fall off him. Yeah, I remember that logo. Man, these ain't nothing but some sitcom dudes.
Yeah, he wanted to fight Mike Tyson. Niggas was like, oh, man,
you want to die? You got a death wish.
Nigga, I'd rather somebody shoot me.
Right. Just shoot me somewhere that ain't vital.
Yeah, shoot
Mike
me.
Hit me, I'ma die instantly.
Yeah, shoot me.
At least with the gun, I got a chance.
That's all right. I'd rather get ran over by a bulldozer or some shit like that. What the fuck is you talking about?
Just clip me a little bit.
That's like putting you in the cage with a goddamn lion. Do you realize this nigga had tigers and he was playing with them? You ever seen him letting the tiger bite his arm? This is a goddamn tiger just chewing on this man's arm. This ain't no dog.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna bite down all the way. Just
I know it ain't. I know it could have ripped his arm off, but still.
But he be sitting up there swinging around, playing with them like they like.
These are 700-800-pound animals. He playing with like they little kitties. Fuck that.
And then he probably be talking to it. Sit your ass down. Mike, I don't mean no harm, but we all know you got that list, man. They've been getting you about it for years.
Yeah, man, I love my Tyson. This is Mike Tyson.
No, the best one was that commercial with him and Evander Holyfield.
When he bought the ear back. Yes. Oh my God, I fell out my chair when I saw that shit. I said, how they get Holyfield to agree?
And he was like, if your ear. I was
how you get Holyfield to agree to that shit? He said, how he supposed to get
the Vaseline out his arms?
Facts.
Ooh. I put something up for you. Because I took some to work. So.
You said you taking some for work? Ooh, shit. Damn it.
Huh?
I need somebody to come through my hair.
Culture and music. It was a cross section between the streets and also street politics. It was a cross section between so many different things. And I felt fortunate to be able to somewhat moderate it.
Oh yeah, he want to do reaction videos now too.
And I'm so glad to have you back here.
But everybody out
the whole cast of characters who have lived these experiences. And I'm sure you're going to introduce us to everyone here.
Hassan, stop taking my style.
I do want to start off by saying and kind of asking you about when that infamous last interview that happened here. What did you take away from it? Because that was a hell of a day. And I know some of you.
I know his wife looking at him like, why the fuck am I with this fat? When this YouTube channels and them shit start dying,
he gonna be
right back out. He gonna be right back out on 125th Street. Ben Bottom molested me. Broke in the motherfucker with the Mexican
gonna be old, patches gonna be missing.
With the green sweater. With the green sweater and the earpiece and the afro. Talking about we need to come together.
Some of you definitely chime in. So, no, y'all want to talk, just hop on the mic at all.
Well,
I know you're not talking to the mic. Grab that mic. You grab it.
The last interview we had was kind of crazy because it left me with a lot of thoughts, right? Because under one breath, I was like, okay, this was epic. All I kept doing is saying, I was just admiring. I've never looked at a man's teeth the way that I looked at Whack 100 teeth.
Wait, what did he say?
He said he ain't never looked at a man's teeth the way he looked at Whack 100 teeth. Is my mic too low or do I need to cut it up?
No, you good.
Okay.
Wait. He said he was admiring Whack 100 teeth. What the fuck were you looking at that man like that for?
Why you all at his grill?
Yeah. Why were you looking at him like that? And he said right next to him. He was sitting right next to him.
Nappy Roots, girl. Hey.
Nappy Roots, what's up? He was sitting right next to him. Carl, what's up?
Glogo, they was getting ready to leave in case the shit popped off again. That's what that was. Leave your coat on, we might have to leave fast.
This nigga said I was admiring. Why was you looking at this man like this?
I was like, okay, this was epic.
All
I kept doing is saying, I was just admiring. I've never looked at a man's teeth.
He said he was admiring.
Whack 100 teeth.
Bro. I don't know about you, but that sounds real suspect.
Suspect as hell.
Way that I look at teeth.
I've never looked at it. I was admiring. I never looked at a man's teeth the way I looked at Whack 100 teeth. Bruh.
His teethuses.
Bruh. I don't even know what to say about that. Yum yum. Peace and welcome.
Somebody call Cavity.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that one, bro. That was beyond suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, he was smiling, and all I kept saying was like, yo, how can I get my teeth?
Oh shit!
He was like,
gotta go Remy Eugene live.
So you
heard me?
All right. Yeah, I heard you. He said he was admiring this man's smile and his teeth. What type of homoerotic shit you got me listening to here? What y'all got me listening to up in here, y'all? What y'all got me up in here playing on my channel? Huh? This nigga over here talking about his crush. He got a crush on Whack 100. I gotta change the title. Hassan Campbell got a crush on Whack 100. Whack, you better watch it. You better watch it. Now we know why he was really recording. He was like, he wanted to hear Whack voice. That's why he recorded him on that Nipsey Hussle stuff. Meek, what's up, sis? Yeah. Whack, you funny as shit. Wax, you funny as shit. He said, for some reason, every time I go back to Bamba's apartment, I get molested. What's up with that? Let me go back tomorrow and make sure I don't like it. Wax, you crazy. He said, let me make sure I go back and make sure I don't like it. Let me just try one more time. Oh, man. The chat is undefeated. He said, don't blame me for this one. Hey, look, Globe, what y'all got me in here watching on my channel.
And I'm like, yo, and that was the vibe was like, it was a good vibe. There was no disrespect in the room, like he said it was.
It was a good vibe. So it was a good vibe, and they was admiring his smile. And he was admiring his smile and his teeth. He said it, not me. He said it was a good vibe, and he was admiring his smile and his teeth.
You better be careful, little buddy.
You better be careful there, little buddy. Your slip is showing.
It was like we felt like, yo, and my brother, he felt like, yo, this is gonna be a good thing. We're gonna move forward and we're gonna do some things together. Next day, the nigga on the internet talking about, yeah, you know what I mean? I told that nigga he got F by Bam. Like, nigga, if he would have said that to me in front of my face, on camera or not on camera, he would have died on that camera.
Well, he did say it to you. He didn't say, you got F by Bam. He said, why didn't you do nothing to the man that you claim molested you? He asked you that. What are you talking about? Yeah, he didn't go, oh, Bam fucked you. But he definitely said, why didn't you do nothing to the man that molested you? That you claim molested you? He definitely said that. I don't know what video he was watching, but he definitely said that.
Yo, interesting, because I remember when I was trying to figure out where everyone sat, and I'm like, all right, well, it makes sense. 6ix9ine sits here. I'm gonna sit here.
I told him he got F by Bam. Like, nigga, if he would have said that to me in front of my face, on camera or not on camera, he would have died on that camera.
He definitely said it to you, bro.
Yo, it's so interesting. I remember when I was trying to figure out where everyone sat, and I'm like, all right, well, it makes sense. 6ix9ine sits here. I'm gonna sit here. Some of his homies was around.
Yeah, but Black sat right here. His back was against the wall, and he kept his hand. He said, "You know this? I keep my hand inside my pocket." Like,
did you notice? I'm gonna be honest with you.
He didn't have his hand inside his pocket, but what difference do it make? Because the reality of it is, it wasn't that kind of environment. His hand.
That's what I'm thinking.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't that kind of environment. Like, listen, I'm saying. All of us, we got legal shooters with us. FBI, we don't carry guns. We got legal shooters. So our legal shooters would have legally tore his ass up in this room if it would have been a problem.
Stop fucking lying. Stop fucking lying, nigga. I know you're lying because when the boy offered him the 50 grand, he tried to jump on it and take it. You was just last year, you was talking about you got 30 grand just laying around. So 50 grand shouldn't be shit to him. You was talking about he got 100,000 and this, that, and the third, flashing fake money. But now you jumping on that 50 grand. Talking about the niggas is hungry. No, you hungry. Them views ain't coming in like they used to. That nigga, that's why I said that nigga ain't got no goddamn. That nigga ain't got no goddamn Legal goons. He said he need a seat for his stomach too. Definitely do. Somebody get that nigga belly a chair. He said that nigga belly need a chair too. He said that nigga stomach need a high chair. Somebody get a high chair for this nigga stomach, please. Oh shit.
But don't forget Thursday we're going to that jumping place.
The who, what, when, where?
That jumping place.
Why would you choose to go on the day I work? Why don't you go Friday? Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
It's just me, you, and Bailey.
All right.
My grandma won't watch Thursday.
Wax. Nequa. Somebody needed to get a high chair for that nigga stomach. Strap that nigga belly in. They need a high chair and a seatbelt for that thing. He need one of those high chairs with the platform on it, with the little table in front for that thing.
So the narrative went out, and you see, somebody like me who I don't want to be in the middle of these things, but I gotta also be the center of truth, right? I don't want nobody to come in here and feel like, because now it's going to be a war that started from my room, and I didn't bring nobody here to start a war, so I got to be.
Nigga, you see how he trying to exclude himself, nigga. If you wanted to prevent yourself from being in the middle of it, you wouldn't have put the fucking video out. Period. Because if this was my platform, I'd have been like, oh no, I can't put this shit out. This got to go on the Patreon. I'm not putting this shit out. I wouldn't have put it out. If I wasn't trying to be in the middle of that, he beefing with he talking about some real niggas. He talking about Whack. He talking about Jay Prince. Sorry, y'all. I love my wife's spaghetti. This shit banging. Excuse me for that. But this was my channel. I wouldn't have put this fucking videos or none of this shit out. I wouldn't have put none of it out. None of it. This nigga call his own kids retarded. All types of shit. Like, I wouldn't have put this out. And he trying to exclude himself. Nah, nigga, don't try to exclude yourself. You just as guilty as everybody else in that room. The only person in that room that got any type of sense is the old head in the leather jacket right here that get the fuck up and get from out the camera. And the dude that's sitting next to Hassan Campbell with his arms crossed that don't laugh or don't say nothing. Oh shit. He said those dudes are from the boy orgy. Oh, they his Bussy Boy brothers. Them the boys he be having them Bussy Boy sleepovers with in them hotels he be in. You ever notice whenever he doing the video while he on vacation, or he doing something make it look like he on vacation, you never see his wife or any type of women? Think back on all them videos he did in the hotel when he was on a hotel balcony, when he was in a hotel room, when he was in that little pool with the little floaty. No women in sight. Not one.
Some type of the art, I've still maintained this. I've told to his face, and I've always said this. I don't believe there was any inclination, anything in the air that said there is a threat of violence whether to you or
Shadow said that old head about to pick up the phone and get out the Matrix, and y'all motherfuckers on the way. Facts. Facts. You ever see that video where the bull always chuck the deuce and he disappear? Whenever he fuck up or do something wrong, he chuck the deuce and just fade out and disappear. That's exactly what that old head did. That nigga chucked the deuce and faded the fuck out. He like, oh, these niggas is tripping. Like, he getting worse by the minute.
to him, I think we're having a good conversation.
Look,
he
look
of
like
course says that, because I'm not from the street, I didn't get it. I know some of your peoples was here with you, and
listen, the behind the scenes footage, man, shows him giving niggas the biggest hugs. But I guess that's what Jay-Z say. Niggas will show you love. That's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, you lying in the pool of blood. When he was in our presence, he wasn't that West Coast whack 100 that was sitting in Brooklyn acting like he was looking for Mano. He was not that. But then even after the fact, he did not show up on K-Slave's funeral.
okay.
His right-hand man, you didn't show up at that funeral, son.
Big ass question.
All right, that was that. Now let's go to this video of this dude offering him 50,000 to go down there and smack Jay Prince afro. Yo, type in. Did y'all see what it looked like when I type in Hassan? I showed that earlier, right? Hold on. Watch this shit, y'all. Wax. I want you to see this shit too. If you still in the building. Now, watch when I type in, hold on. Watch when I type in Hassan Campbell disrespects. Watch the list. Oh, the list going. Earlier, when I typed in Hassan, hold on, let me see if I just typed it straight in. Oh. The fuck is this? My bad. I don't know what the fuck that. Hold on. Let me type it in. Oh, the list ain't popping up no more. Earlier, if you go to my last live, you'll see the list. List popped up whenever I typed in Hassan Campbell disrespect his. A list will pop up and say his mom, his kids, his cousin, his brother, his sister, his wife. The list was so goddamn long, and it was like, goddamn, who the fuck did this man not disrespect?
Shall we begin?
This shit right here, corny. Why does he do this? This shit's corny. He's not even looking at the picture.
Shall we begin?
Ooh, I like that.
Shall we begin? Now, I'm about to do this reaction video for y'all, right? I don't really do reaction videos on this channel. If y'all want to
see, he's still. I'm doing my Hassan Campbell right now. See, he's still in my whole swag, my whole image. Take the what and leave the what? He's stealing my swag. Hassan, stop stealing my swag. Like you copy my style. Like you stealing my swag, my talking points with the reaction videos. You wasn't doing no reaction videos. Ain't that what you tell everybody when somebody report on celebrity gossip? Anytime somebody got to do report on any type of celebrity gossip, they stealing his swag. Why you stealing my swag? Why you want to do reaction videos now? Ain't nobody listening to that bullshit you talking about no more? Ain't nobody listening to that bullshit? Yup, there go that axe.
See more reaction videos. I got to go to my Rona Cut with Hassan page because I'm about to start doing reaction videos, more reaction videos. And this reaction right here is going to, this is going to be one for the books because in this video right here, my man gonna have to put his money where his mouth is at, right? He gonna have to put his money where his mouth is at. So in this video right here, this dude, this YouTuber, whatever his name is, let me see, right? Where he at? Just say no. Mr. Just Say No. Say no.
Mr. Just Say No is a fucking idiot because now the people close to you or anybody around you know that you got 50 grand in cash. I hope that money was fake. I guess one of the kids don't put it up.
Put it up.
Hold on for a second, y'all.
Put it up.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll eat that. Talking about the spaghetti. Get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter. Talking about the spaghetti. She ain't here trying to molest me, y'all.
Got 50,000. Matter of fact, let me let him talk.
Salute to everybody that's rocking with your boy. Just Say No to Stove. Look, man, I got to get right into this, man. Let's get into this. Hassan Campbell. Now, I don't never bring you up. I don't mention Hassan Campbell, but Hassan, they finna stop playing with your brother. Oh, no, not today. Y'all finna stop playing with Hassan Campbell. I wonder Hassan Campbell know this, but Hassan, I got 50 bands, Hassan. I got 50 bands for Hassan Campbell. Cash money. I got 50 bands.
Yo, this month is the month of the Clout Chaser. Yeah, he talking about send half of it. He gonna say if he send him that money, Hassan Campbell gonna burn that nigga so bad. He gonna be a man on fire, burnt, scorched, good and burned. He gonna scorch the hell out of him for that 20 grand. He like send half. I don't even need the whole thing. Send me half. He gonna scorch you.
You come to Texas and do what you say you're gonna do. Stand on your word. You say you're gonna slap the fro off.
That's your word? You got 50 bands for me to come to Texas.
Look at his face. He hype. Oh shit. Oh shit. 50 bands. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody offered me 50 bands to go down there. I might take the nah. That's stupid as shit. My life is worth more than $50,000. Poor little Tink didn't know that 100K is more than 50K. That's facts. Hit that like button, y'all. Sorry, Glow. Facts. Upper hook. He said uppercut, right hook, uppercut, left that like button. Hit that like button with it.
Prince fam, enough talking, bro. I'm ready for you to get the action. Cause these niggas stop playing with you, bro. See, everybody think Hassan Campbell is something funny about. New York nigga, big ass glasses on, running his mouth talking about, bro. That's what bloggers do. You know, but I believe in Hassan. I know Hassan a gangster. See, y'all playing with him, but I know Hassan to come to Texas and check every nigga and rap a lot mild ties. I'm just gonna pay his way to do it. You need to think.
Yo, he amping Hassan up like, look at his face. He is excited. He's like, I got a fan, and he want to give me 50 bands. Oh my God. That nigga got that nigga wee hard than a motherfucker right now. He excited like a motherfucker.
Hassan, I got 50 bands cash you to pull up and show these niggas you ain't no joke. I believe you, brother. I'm with you. I got my money on Hassan.
Yeah, I believe in you too. But we gonna get to that.
Remember that. I'm not dissing him. I got my money on Hassan. I want to know that. I got my money on you, bro. I believe in you, fam. I know you're going to pull up and make everybody look bad, bro. Bro, come to Texas, bro. It's Dallas, Houston. Bro, pull up in Texas. And I'm going to show you exactly where those niggas are at. I'm going to hand deliver the niggas to you. And you get to finally do what you say you're going to do. You know, because Hassan don't play that shit. Y'all don't know, man. Hassan, put the bread down quick. That's your money, though. Hassan, this ain't mine. This is yours. You hear me, brother? This is yours. Let's get to something with Hassan Campbell. Because Hassan is real. Y'all just think people ain't it. When I meet niggas, the rope is already around your neck. It's on you to hang yourself. You hang yourself. With Charleston, I knew Charleston was a piece of shit. He adopted my whole style and everybody else's. He took Tommy Sotomayor. He took Hassan Campbell. He took Kwame. He took everybody to make his own self that one piece that he wanted to be. Okay.
Maybe not Kwame. Kwame sucked. You're right. Not Kwame.
See, now he going at Kwame. Now Kwame sucked. He ain't sucked when he was ready to beat you up. He ain't suck when he said I'll buy your plane ticket to come meet me to get these hands and feet. He ain't suck when he's ready to put hands, shoulders, knees, and toes on you. He ain't sucked then. He was apologizing. Yeah, you was full of apologies. He's a weirdo. How do a rich YouTuber need money to fly his homies out? Yes, exactly. Why you need money to fly your homies out? And the thing about it is, what are y'all going to do? You can't buy guns down there without a Texas ID. So unless Say No Sco can provide you and your niggas with weapons, you're going down there bringing hands to a gunfight. It is going to be total slaughter. You can't take a gun on a plane, jackass. He's an idiot. Watch what he say, though. I want to watch what he say, y'all. He's a dummy.
It's the thing, though, right? I never wavered on who I am. To the point where that people call me a rat. Yeah. Because I started saying, my slogan became, lock him up. Nigga, you robbed that old senior citizen woman in that building? Lock that nigga up. Lock that nigga up. I'm not accepting you robbing somebody 70 years old. You a piece of shit. Now, that bitch a drug dealer? That's a...
What you talking about? You used to talking about robbing women? Throwing women down the steps? All type. You held a woman hostage in the store for doing something, scratching your car a year prior. The lady scratched your car a year before that. Was it a year before that, Wax Dog? She scratched and did something to his car a year before that, and he sees her in the store and hold her hostage in the store. Won't let her leave. Recording himself. She like, let me go. I'm trying to leave. I'm about to call the police. And he keep telling her, you can leave. But everywhere she goes, he blocking her. Like, who does that? You talked about busting women with beer bottles and throwing them down the steps. He's a hypocrite.
A problem. Okay. If you shoot a 2-year-old child, I want you to go to jail. But here's the thing. I don't want to tell on you. Turn yourself in. Have some integrity. The niggas of my time where I come from.
Where's your integrity? You called your own kids retarded. publicly. Now, sometimes I do call. I'll be like, this little boy retarded. I be saying that sometimes, but you really meant it. Like, I be joking. Like, you really meant it, and you did it publicly on a big platform, knowing that your kids got to go to school the next day. You're an idiot.
If we got beef, we walked up on a nigga and said hello, and it was over for you. Real niggas don't sit up there and shoot 6 or 7 niggas that don't have nothing to do with. You shot a basketball student that was the next MVP. Okay, I feel fun. You got rules for the streets. You said, if somebody shoot a 2-year-old, you not gonna tell them, but nigga, you gonna talk them into turning yourself in. You even said in the video that when niggas commit crime, they're wrong. People in the neighborhood gonna go knock on the door and tell them, nigga, you need to turn yourself in. Bro, what hood y'all, nigga? Bro, hey, salute to whatever hood you from. I ain't never known a hood where niggas show up to a killer door and knock on his door and say, go turn yourself in. I ain't never heard that before. That nigga live in a whole different world.
See, you ain't never heard of that before because you don't come from an era where killers raise killers.
He ain't never heard of that before because don't nobody do that shit. Where they do that at? Hey, anybody from New York in the building? Put a 1 in the chat if you from New York. If you from New York or you're in New York right now, live in New York, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, Glow. Do they do that in New York?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I'm not talking to you, Google. Do they do that in New York? Do they knock on killers' doors and tell them to turn themselves in? Wax Dog, I think you from New York, ain't you? Do they do that in New York? Nope. You said nope. So what the hell is he talking about?
Because some show up to a killer door and knock on his door and say, go turn yourself in. I ain't never heard that before. That nigga live in a whole different world.
See, you ain't never heard of that before because you don't come from an era where killers raise killers.
No, he ain't never heard of that before because the shit don't exist. I got New York people in the building right now, and they don't know what the fuck he talking about. They have no clue of what the hell he talking about.
Because sometimes you got killers that raise killers that go left. And the elders, they still controlled the hood back in the days. I was raised up under them terms. When you went left and you did something you ain't had no business to, the OGs would get on you. Yeah, but I don't expect you to understand that coming from where you come from. Well, let's get back to that 50,000 real quick.
But salute to Hassan Campbell. Like I said, either way it go, it don't matter, Hassan. Like, you think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? Hassan, I got 50. I got 50 bands cash for you to come to Texas, bro. And do niggas slap the koofy off one of them niggas. Hassan, you hear me? Bro, I already know, like you said, when you meet niggas, they already hanging by a rope. Hassan Campbell, come to Texas, bro. It's time for you to quit talking. You've been online.
He set that man up for failure. He set that man up to be murdered. He set that man up to get murdered. Man, I know the show's exciting. But he setting that man up to get moidalized. How Bugs Bunny say it? I moidalize you. He setting that man up to get moided.
You done said enough. We know you're a gangster, bro. Come out here and go ahead and do what you say you gonna do, fam. I believe in you, Hassan. I already know if you see Jay Prince, you gonna kick that nigga right in the ass.
I believe that nigga gonna go down there and get himself killed.
I already know if you see Jay Prince Jr., you gonna slap the koofy off that nigga. You said you gonna slap the throat off Stinger. So if you come to take.
Did you not hear what Charleston White said? The police don't even want to protect niggas against him. Go down there if you want.
I got 50 bands. You go shopping. I'm gonna pay for your flight. But you good when you come out here, bro.
Send them the money if you send them that money if you want to. You'll never see that 20,000 again.
All right.
That 25.
I heard enough. I got this mumbo jumbo. You got 50. You got 50 grand. My cash app is Hassan Campbell. I want 25,000 up front so I could pay for my goons that's getting on a plane with me in the hotel room.
But you know what's crazy? What I don't get is this: how you know he full of shit, and he will beautiful Bernice, peace and welcome. This how you know he full of shit, and he would never go, and he just trying to get him for that money. You said that you came up with this. You said that you were going to slap him. So why are there terms and stipulations for it now? Now you need 25 up front, and my goons need this and that third. Nah, nigga, you said you were going to slap him. You ain't say nothing about me and my goons would slap him. You said you was going to slap him, not your goons. Not your goons. You ain't never say, oh, me and my goons would slap the shit out you. You said you was.
What? Do you know how many phone calls I got with all the niggas that's struggling in my city that's ready to get on that plane?
$25,000 is not going. $50,000 is not going to help 100 struggling niggas. You're not going to do it.
So we can show you dudes in Texas that New York dudes get busy, and we really ain't scared of Jay Prince over here. So now, put your money where your mouth is at. You put that 25,000 up, and we collect that other 25,000 when we get off the plane. Only thing is, my dudes are saying Texas got some of the most beautiful girls out there. After we finish rumbling, we want to go back to the hotel with some pretty girls. Can you throw some girls in? Some of them nice.
And where's your? Don't you got a wife? Where's your wife at? You talking about some pretty girls, nigga? You want some? He don't want no pretty girls. His goons might want some. No, they don't want no goddamn girls. Them niggas is having bussy boy orgies up in them hotels. Them niggas is having wax head. Them niggas is having orgies, Vaseline parties. What the fuck are you talking about?
Beautiful sisters from Texas.
And he didn't say nothing about providing anything but money. 50,000 to do what you gonna say you gonna do. Oh, I need this, that, and the third for my goons. Wait. I'm the one with the money. You said you were going to do it, so I'm giving you 50,000 to do it. Take it or leave it.
We coming for that money. Cash App is Hassan Campbell. It's my Cash App. Or you can get in contact with me, Poppy from BX River, right? I give you my bank account. You can transfer that 25,000 over, and you bet the belief we coming to get that other 25,000. Hello?
He's an idiot because anybody could hack his Instagram, go on Instagram, fake like they him, get him to give that person his bank account information, and them niggas gonna wipe that nigga shit clean. Dummy. He's an idiot. That's how you know. That's how you know this nigga money getting low. We got another one. Am I calling it again? Didn't I say this about Pharaoh? He gonna lose that house by next year. Young Pharaoh gonna be homeless, or he gonna be. He definitely ain't gonna be in that house. I said he was gonna be homeless, so I was half right. He next. He next. He next. Don't he?
Oh,
cartoon character.
You got the money, right? When you book somebody for a show, you give them money in advance. Where's my advance money so I can get on that plane?
It's not a show. You talking about when you book somebody for a show? It's not a show. He's offering you money to come down there and do what you claim to do. You claim you would do something, So, okay, here's 50 grand. Let's see you do it. You got all these rules and stipulations and shit, nigga. You he's a clown.
Hello. So we'll be waiting. I got half the city of New York City, Bronx niggas, waiting. They broke. Some of these niggas is broke too. They broke and they argue with their baby mamas. What? Take the what? And all we got to do is get on the plane and go to a city where there's legal guns everywhere. And then face some culture.
Where there's legal guns everywhere. Yeah, but you have to have a resident ID to get them. You fucking idiot. So unless he can provide you in half the city with guns when you get there, you're bringing hands to a gunfight. Y'all gonna have to go to Walmart and get yourself some kitchen knives. And you wouldn't even be able to get up close to these niggas. You better go to Walmart and get you some kitchen knives. Something. Get you some bats. Go to Dick's and get you some bats. Something to protect yourself, but you ain't gonna be able to get no guns.
Some country dudes and look dudes in the face. What I look like? Takeoff?
See, and now you went and disrespected the man while he did. Your argument, your whole reason for getting in this whole situation is to defend Takeoff. Now you disrespecting him. I told you he didn't give a damn about Takeoff. He sounds stupid as fuck, don't he? Now you disrespecting him. That's how I told you he didn't. He don't give a fuck about nobody but him. He don't even give a damn about himself. This is a dangerous man. And I'm not talking about like the gangster dangerous. I'm talking about like he's a dangerous person. Like you can't trust him. He's unpredictable. He'll do anything for attention and clout. Yeah, like why do you have to say? Because he want attention. Mr. Flip Flop, the human pancake. Right. He want attention. We don't give a fuck about the people. That nigga never gave a damn about the people. He tell y'all all the time, unsubscribe. He tell his followers all the time, if you don't like what I'm saying, fuck you then, unsubscribe. That's exactly what he say to him. He don't give a damn about nothing or nobody. He just called his kids retarded.
And ain't nobody in my camp like Takeoff. I mean, because
he said, and ain't nobody in his camp like Takeoff. He took it a step further. Oh man, this nigga here. He went and took it a step further. He disrespected him and then went and took it a step further and disrespected him even more.
Nope. And ain't nobody in my camp like Takeoff. And then face some country dudes and look dudes in the face. What I look like? Takeoff? Nope. And ain't nobody in my camp like Takeoff.
He said, ain't nobody in my camp like Takeoff. What was the need to say that? Like, what was the reason for saying that? You had no legit or logical reason for saying what you just said, other than I want attention, shock value. I told you he follows one simple blueprint. Disrespect to the dead or your family members or somebody of high value that nobody else that everybody admires, he'll disrespect them or disrespect the dead. Hypocritical ignorance and shock value. That's the blueprint he follows.
I mean, because the truth of the matter is, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, I mean, Duke that let off on Jay Prince's crew, right? With Takeoff got caught in the middle and all the rest of that, it was his fault, right? He made it back home. So y'all think that I'm not going to make it back home? Right. No, that 50,000 sounds good to me. You paying me 50,000 to go on vacation and pay for my goons?
Bro, you are not going to make it home. You're not going to go to another man's state that you disrespected his mama. You disrespected to this man, mama, his kids, and everything he loved. And you think you're going to go to his state and slap his afro and go home? You got to be out your rabbit ass mind, bro. You got to be out your mind. Even if you came to see me, the way you disrespected him, if you disrespected my mom like that, I'd have been knocking on your door.
My goons get to get on a plane? Yeah, we coming. So y'all think that I'm not going to make it back home? Right. That 50,000 sounds good to me. You paying me 50,000?
I bet that 50,000 do sound good right now.
To go on vacation and pay for my goons? My goons get to get on a plane? Yeah, we coming for that. Send that 25,000 and we'll be in Texas. If not, stop using my name to put in your title because it sounds good. Because we want that 50,000. Some people don't even make that in 2 years. Let's get to that. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. And you'll see more videos like what me doing reaction videos because to these dudes talking. Then go over to my Raw and Cut page on YouTube. That's where you can see those videos at. And you can go on my channel description and all my other channels is there.
Stop stealing
like I said.
Stop stealing my swag. You're stealing my style. Now you want to do reaction videos. Claim everybody stealing everybody else's style. Nigga, the internet is free for anybody to do whatever the fuck they want.
Hit me up in my DM. POP.
You send them that 20,000, you ain't gonna never see that shit again, bro. He ain't showing up. They both clout chasing. In my opinion, they both some clout chasing motherfuckers. So let's get to this Charleston White getting his shit shut down, talking shit about Jay Prince. Wait, where my time at? Oh, we had an hour and some change. Do y'all want to see that, or y'all want me to jump straight to the young Pharaoh? I'm gonna let y'all decide. The Charleston White was like an add-on, a last-minute add-on. I wasn't planning on doing it. So would y'all like to see that Charleston White or jump straight to the young Pharaoh? I don't know who liking this mess. Yeah, don't nobody want to see no more of these damn videos. I'm gonna just do the finish the young Pharaoh video. I'm already at an hour and some change and it's getting late. I can do the Charleston White tomorrow.
Bros, once again, they're not gang signs. They move just don't know how. She hit me, wipe the ceiling. I didn't wipe the walls. I didn't clean. Even like on a scale. She came back after I cleaned my room the first time.
All right,
and she was like, "Oh, this room is not clean."
I remember the room thing. All right.
It looked like you ain't even touched it. Now in the back of my mind, I'm like, bitch, what? And my little brother is in his room, and even he like.
Okay, so if you wasn't here earlier for my earlier live, all right, see you later, Glow. If you wasn't here earlier for my earlier live, young Pharaoh is trying to get sympathy. And he's trying to throw his aunt under the bus, using his aunt, talking about she abused him. If you listen to this story, it just don't make sense. Nothing adds up. He contradicts himself. It's crazy. But he's basically trying to go at black women, make black women look bad, throw his aunt under the bus, and gain sympathy at the same time.
Like, yo, he cleaned his room. Like, I seen him in his room. She like, how you gonna tell me he cleaned this room? I'm grown. You ain't grown. You a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. But she like, how you ain't? I mean, how you this, that, and the third? You know, I'm grown. You ain't grown. You a kid. Like, how you gonna tell me? Like, basically, doing what most adults do, like acting like just because they grown, they automatically right just because they grown, when clearly they fucking wrong. So now, long story short, boom.
He lying.
My little brother was never locked up. He ain't never gonna be locked up. He not in the streets, and I ain't never gonna let him be in them. But with that being said,
he lying his ass off. You can already tell that this man's lying. Boom. Oh yeah, one more detail. He needs notes to remember the traumatized. Babe, do you need notes to remember traumatizing times in your life? Huh? Babe. Oh, you got your headphones in. Have you ever had a traumatizing time in your life? Traumatizing means like devastating, like something that really affected you really in a bad, negative way. Could be somebody dying, you getting hurt, somebody abusing you, stuff like that. Somebody time that you were scared and it changed something. Traumatized. You've never had any traumatizing, no trauma ever in your life.
No.
It's impossible.
I didn't.
I don't think you understand what trauma is then.
I do know what trauma is.
Babe, it's impossible.
You can't get over something that happened.
That's not trauma.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is. But it is impossible. Everybody. There's no way. You from the fucking hood. There's no way babe, I don't think you fully understand it. There's no way. Your grandpa died when we first got together. That's traumatizing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, that, but
do you need a notebook to remember that?
No, I don't.
Thank you. God damn.
But I'm just saying, like, some, like, you know how the movies is like when you trying to start when they like something like that, but they be acting like they be.
That's the movies though, man. I'm talking about real life trauma.
That's what I'm saying, but I was talking about God, but I was like, you know how people have it and have it.
Yeah, it don't have to. You don't have to necessarily not get over it. You could learn from it. It could have changed. It just changed something. Change your perspective. Khalil, what's up, bro? Yeah, he the biggest liar in history. Yeah. Sharita, you ain't never lied. Exactly. I ain't never need a notebook to remember something traumatizing in my life. Ever in my life.
So boom. You know,
so you know he lying.
I got so mad, I'm like, all right, whatever, bitch. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie. I started cursing my aunt out and fighting her ass back, but it's not like I was bad. It's just I was defending myself from it.
That's how you know he lying. You get the boom. Whatchamacallit? Boom. So boom. Nigga lying.
An abusive person. So I'm like, man, bitch, whatever, get the fuck out of here. So now, long story short, when
she right,
like,
Shadow.
doing shit. So I told my little brother,
right,
like,
she over here trying to act like she ain't bothered. She a warrior.
It's not that.
She trying to act like she ain't never been bothered. She miss unbothered.
I am, but not like that.
She over here fronting, Shadow.
Shit, I don't give a fuck. So now she gone for like maybe 2 hours. So when she come back, she go to check my room. So why when she check my room? Now I'm telling y'all right now that I never touched my room again after she left. I'm telling y'all, honest to God,
look bigger.
I never touched my room again. I never touched my room again after she left. So when she left, I was like, yo,
you're lying.
I mean, when she came back, she was you're like, lying. Oh, you did a great job. This is the job I like this.
You lying, nigga. You're lying. Your story, oh my God. I'm not a therapist or a body language reader, and I can tell you're lying.
See, I'm proud of you. See, when you do it, she try to.
See, you can't. Your details are fuzzy. There's huge gaps in the story. So she was like, and I was like, boom, 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 boom. And what the fuck? What, nigga? That's all I hear. She was like, and then I boom. And then I was like, no, bitch. Boom. So whatchamacallit? Look, Jay back. He back like he never left. That's all I hear. Like I said earlier. This is all I hear right here. Hold on. This is all I hear.
They're going to try to belittle you.
Come against that what?
They're going to try to sabotage you.
They're going to try to who you?
They're going to try to satellize your name.
Satellize? You mean like put it in space?
They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
That's all I hear right now.
But basically, like, now she's trying to give me positive affirmation. Oh, see, when you do good things, now you can go outside. But mind you, I never cleaned my room again. I lied right to her face. When she asked me, did you clean this room again? I said, yeah. She was like, oh, good job. But mind you, I swear to God, I put this shit on Buddha. Y'all know I'm not going to never lie on Buddha. I put this shit on Buddha. I ain't never in my life.
I said it once. I said it twice. Every time this nigga put something on Buddha, he lied. Put it on Otten, nigga. We don't want to hear put it on Otten.
Huh? I'm not even singing.
Yeah, you is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you is, baby. You over here singing like a motherfucker.
After she left. So when she came back, I'm like, damn, bitch, like, how the fuck is you compliment? Mind you, I lied right to her face, but I'm like, how the fuck is you sitting here complimenting me on a room that I never goddamn just cleaned again? Because I cleaned it right the first time. So that just proves that the first time you came in here, you was just being a bitch ass motherfucker. So you came in here and talked shit to me about not cleaning my room and then left. And then you came back and I lied and told you I cleaned it. And you told me good. She told me good job. And mind you, I never touched the motherfucker. So I'm like, that shit crazy. Somebody said that's crazy. I was about to say that shit crazy as fuck. It is. Yes, my little brother witnessed all this shit. My little brother seen all this shit. But long story shit.
So why ain't your little brother saying none of this shit? Because we don't hear him saying this. We don't hear him corroborating your story. What matter of fact, why hasn't your brother come out and corroborated any of the shit you did? You know why? Because he ain't trying to be connected. He's like, nope. I seen what they did to you. I go on the internet, they gonna crucify me. Why ain't your brother corroborate? Why ain't your brother saying none of this shit? Yeah, his chat dumb as hell, Sharita. His chat good and retarded. Yeah, he tried so hard to get this fake story out. Yeah, he said long story shit. I caught it earlier too.
That shit crazy. Somebody said that's crazy. I was about to say that shit crazy as fuck. It is. Yes, my little brother witnessed all this shit. My little brother seen all this shit. But long story shit. So
you said long story shit.
I'm just giving y'all the type of shit my aunt used to do, my nigga. Like, but it ain't even just her. All the black women I grew up around used to do it.
Here we go.
All of them used to do this shit. Abuse you and then gaslight you like they not fucking abusing you. But long story short, let me go to my other notes. Let's keep it pushing. Let me go to my other notes. Alright, so cool. Running girls off and that. Alright, so then this was another weird ass thing that my aunt used to do and the bitches in my family used to do. And I never understood it because, like I said, to me it was just weird. Like, and I ain't saying that this was my mother, but like, y'all ever see like mothers who treat their sons like they their boyfriend?
No, I've never seen that shit. Never.
Or mothers who be always trying to be in a son relationship or be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, jealous of their son's boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't my aunt's son, but she even did this to her own son. She just did this to all.
Wait, did he just say jealous of their son's boyfriends? Nigga, look, that's how you know you're lying your ass off. You can't even get your words right. That's how you know you high. You're making up a story and you're lying.
All of us, like,
you got high and came up with a scheme to try to get some sympathy donations. He can't even get his words right.
like I said, to me, it was just weird. Like, and I ain't saying that this was my mother, but like, y'all ever see like mothers who treat their sons like they boyfriend? Or mothers who be always trying to be in they son relationship or be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, jealous of they son's boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't my aunt's son, but she even did this to her own son. She just did this to all of us. Like, she would run females off. She never let us have female company. She never, like, niggas couldn't even sit outside on the porch and talk to a girl. Like, normally what parents would do, because I've had her, like, I dated a mulatto girl when I was in 8th grade named Tiana. She had a twin. And when I would go to her house to visit her sometimes in Riverside, her parents, like, they ain't let us get.
Now, I want y'all to keep in mind his age at the time that he's talking about. He's in middle school. He's upset because his aunt wouldn't let him and his brothers have women in her house, in or around her house, when he was in middle school. This isn't high school. He's not an adult. He's not a young adult. He's not in high school. He's not a young teenager. He's in middle school. What you did?
You better be careful, little buddy.
He's in middle school, which he didn't finish.
Freaky deaky or inappropriate, but they let us sit on the porch and talk, and they could look right out the window and see us sitting on the porch, and her mom and her dad would be right there. Now, some of y'all may or may not agree with that, but I feel like that was responsible. Every once in a while and just check and make sure ain't nothing going on that shouldn't be going on.
Yeah, he sound butthurt like a motherfucker.
Middle school, so I'm like, cool. But like at my house, nobody I was dating could never come over. Or like I remember, matter of fact, this same
Serena, peace and welcome.
One time, and I don't know what the fuck my aunt was doing. She did some weird shit. Like she was on the other phone. I don't know if she was listening to my conversation or what the fuck she was doing. But I mean, we was landlining at this time. This back in the day. So I don't know if she was on the other line. If so, I don't know how long she was on there for. Like I said, I don't know. But I'm talking to my bitch on the phone at the time, and then my aunt just jumped on the phone like. I don't remember exactly what she said, to be honest, but long story short, it was on some get off the phone type shit. She was on some get off the phone type shit. So I'm just like, yo, that's how my aunt used to give it up. Like, if you on the phone talking to a girl, she'll try to get you off the phone. Straight sabotage. Like, I mean, like, you can't have no friends over. I couldn't have female or male company. I couldn't go over nobody's house. I couldn't go outside. It's like, yo, motherfucker, the only thing I wasn't was physically chained to something. Physically.
Richard, it sounds like you're describing a woman who didn't want them kids from the hood in her house, didn't want them little fast ass girls in her house, and she kept you from running the streets. It just sounds like tough love and a person who's trying to turn tough love into abuse. That's all it sounds like to me. It sounds like a concerned parent who's trying to keep their kid off the streets. Make sure I hit that like button as you come in. That's all it sounds like to me. You butthurt because she wouldn't let you have girls and friends in her house. My mom didn't want me to have people in her house when I was a kid. She told me straight, when you get home, come straight home, do your chores. Don't have nobody in my house. When I had when I got to high school, my mom was still going to nursing school in college, so she would go to school right after work. So I would only see her in the morning, and then at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night coming in. So I will only see her getting up in the morning, bedtime at night. So most of the time I already be asleep. for school the next morning. So most of the time I only saw her in the morning. So when I got home from school, I would go to wrestling practice and go home and watch my little brother and sister. And I'd stay in the house. This ain't nothing but a mother trying to keep her son off the streets. You said she didn't want to let you go over. She probably didn't approve of your friends. Did you check that? Because you claimed that the boy Richard Booz got you locked up for a gun. It sounded like she was trying to keep you around the niggas that you claimed that you was with.
But mentally, like, that bitch was trying to chain me to the wall. But long story short, that's what my social life was like growing up. Okay, cool. Now I want to talk about unfair punishments. Like, so my aunt used to do shit like on the last day of school. She would ground me on the last day of school. So she would wait. Mind you, I wasn't a failing student. You can go get any of my I always went to the best schools in the area. So it's not like I'm a dummy, because even to get into them schools, you got to have good grades. The schools I went to.
Stop fucking lying, nigga. You ain't even graduate. Don't take it there with the schools. You didn't even graduate. How you talking about you went to the best schools? Facing East, peace and welcome.
I don't know what they doing now, but at the time I went to them, you wasn't even thinking about going in there unless your average was 80, 85 above coming from the school you was just at. You wasn't even going to the next school. So I say that to say this.
And you one of them niggas that didn't go to the next school.
It wasn't like she was putting me on punishment for failing or not doing homework. She was just doing malicious, diabolical.
It sounded like she was putting you on punishment for failing and not going to school. Because from your school records, you didn't get past middle school. So it sounds like your aunt was just a good parent. You're describing a good parent. You're not describing an abuser.
Shit for whatever reason. Like I said, I don't really give a fuck why she was doing it. I know I would never trust my kids with her, but long story or anybody like her. But with that being said, like she would do shit like on the last day of school, she had put me on punishment for the whole summer. So it's the last day of school, it's June, whatever the fuck the last day was. As soon as I get out, pow, I'm on punishment for the whole summer. Games gone, everything out my room, and she would literally make.
Nigga, I don't even think you made it to the last day of school. I don't even think you made it to the last day of school. Like we got you as not finishing. The school records got you as not finishing middle school. So it sounds like she punished you for not finishing middle school. Look at his face. He just looked like an idiot. Look at him. Look at that face. He just looked like a lying ass idiot. It sounds like she was taking shit from you for not finishing school. Nigga, you ain't graduate school. You think you're gonna come up in my house and play games, video games, be chilling all summer? I'm taking all that shit. Let my son try to drop out of middle school and think he gonna come back in my house and play video games and sit around and go run the streets and do all the shit he claimed he was doing. Shit. Take that nigga out myself. Fuck you talking about. You either gonna go to school or you gonna get the fuck out of my house. and you're leaving with nothing, because everything from the shirt on your down to your drawers to the shirt on your back came out my pocket. So you leaving this house butt ass naked. You got me fucked up. Don't touch nothing when you walk out the door. Butt ass naked. I want the drawers. I want the socks. I want everything I bought. I'm dead serious. Let my son come in from middle school talking about he dropping out. Nigga, your teeth about to be dropping out your mouth. Got me fucked up. Yeah, this is facts. He says baby mom can't even trust him with his kids. How the fuck you talking about somebody else with you? That's a fact, Selena. That is a good point. You can't even be around your own kids. And you talk about somebody abusing you as a kid. Have you seen his childhood? I forgot about that.
Up reasons for why she put me on punishment. And I'm at the point where I'm like, shit, bitch, if I did it, I don't mind saying I did it. You know what I'm saying? I developed social anxiety from my abuse too. But I'm like, shit, if I did it, I don't mind saying I did it. But don't put me in trouble for some shit I didn't do, because that's even worse than getting in. The only thing worse than getting in trouble for some shit you did, than getting in trouble, is getting in trouble for some shit you didn't do. Don't get me in trouble for no shit I didn't do. Get me in trouble for some shit I did. But long story short, yeah, man. So like I said, I used to spend the whole summer either cleaning like a fucking slave, or in my room, basically like it's a fucking jail cell with no TV, no games, no phone. My favorite cousins that I remembered from my grandma's house, I wasn't able to call them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trapped in the fucking room on punishment and shit. So I basically was in fucking jail. Now,
no, you was on punishment, nigga.
She would have.
No, nigga, you was on punishment, like you said. You wasn't in jail. You was on punishment. You didn't. It sounds like, to me, it sounds like you fucked up in school, and she took your ass. She took everything from you. Like, you want to fail school and you want to fuck up and think you're gonna rip and run the streets. Stripped your room, took the TV, took all the game consoles, and made you do chores. This sounds like a responsible parent. She knew that you was ripping and running the streets probably, and now you want to drop out of school. Oh, no. It's not happening. Oh, you know, I'm reading these comments. That's why I be pausing sometimes.
She would force me to share my shit with other kids. And not saying that I didn't care to share, like I didn't mind sharing, but it's just certain kids I didn't want to share with. But she would force me to share my shit with people that would break my shit. You feel me? Like, I was always a nice kid. I was never one of them kids. Like, I'm the type of kid, like, if I went outside and I got a juice and you feel me? Like, but it was certain things that
shit,
I didn't
my mic
want to
was
share
muted
with other kids because they was bad.
My bad, y'all. My mic was muted.
Mind sharing. But it's just certain kids I didn't want to share with. But she was.
So that's abuse. Like, your abuse is it sounds petty. She made you do chores because you fucked up. Now you're talking about she made you share. That's abuse? Making you share? Nigga, what the fuck? What are we talking about here, man? What is we talking about here? Like, are we talking about abuse? Or are we talking about a good parent? Because this sounds like a good parent. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. This don't sound like no abuse to me.
Force me to share my shit with people that would break my shit. You feel me? Like, I was always a nice kid. I was never one of them kids. Like, I'm the type of kid, like, if I went outside and I got a juice and you ain't got no juice, I'll let you have some damn juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got a bag of chips and you ain't got no chips, I'll give you some chips. Like, I wasn't never a kid like that. You feel me? Like, but it was certain things I didn't want to share with other kids because they was bad as hell and they would break my shit, but she would force me to share my shit. So it's like she would take my PlayStation and give it to these badass kids who she know breaking the controllers, and it's like by the time I get my shit back, I can't even play it because they didn't broke it. Now, whether they broke the shit on purpose or whether they just was bad as hell, I don't know. But the point is, I already knew in my mind that they would break it. And I used to tell her beforehand, like, yo, don't give them my shit because they would break it. And she'd be like, boy, they ain't going to do nothing to your shit, this, that, and the third.
You spoke it into existence.
You don't ever want to share. And I used to be like, bitch, how the fuck I don't ever want to share? I share.
You spoke it into existence. You said they was going to break it, and they broke it. You spoke that shit into existence. He act like he wasn't supposed to get punished for nothing or follow rules. Right. That's what I'm saying. He act like he wasn't, nobody was supposed to punish him, man. He wasn't never supposed to get in trouble for anything. You like they supposed to accept you dropping out of school. They supposed to allow you to bring women to their house in middle school. I don't know about you, but when I was in middle school, 6th grade, I was 11. 7th grade, I was 12. 8th, I was 13. 9th, I was 14. So I don't know how everybody else was. Some people were a little older. Some people were the same age. But for me, I know I didn't hit 14, 15 until high school. So in middle school, you're 11, 12, and 13, maybe 14. You're not having no goddamn hold on. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna have somebody else say it for me.
Shut up, pussy! Shut your punk ass up!
Shut up. Shut up. Shut your dumb ass up, bro. That one. What the thing up?
With everybody. I just don't want to share with a specific group of motherfuckers because I know they gonna tear my shit up. Like, if y'all remember when PSPs came out, I had a PSP. I remember she made me share my PSP with one of the badass daycare kids. This motherfucker broke it. It was just crazy, son. It was just crazy. But long story short, then she would also allow her kids to try to jump us. Like, I remember if you was in McKinley at the time, you probably seen this shit. I remember I went to school with all of these scratches on my face. Man, that shit looked like Freddy Krueger just took his hand and raked it down my face. Like, I'm telling you, I went to school so fucked up one day.
You watching? Wait, pause this.
I remember it's because I was beefing with my cousin, and my cousin, yes, she's a girl, but like I said, I don't hit girls, but my cousin was bigger than me. So it's like the bitches in my family was always
let me pause
fat
this
as
real
hell,
quick.
no disrespect, tall as hell, fat as hell, big as hell.
Wait. Liberian-minded media. You said Tahaka is watching me? Because I'll stop this and get on that right now. I'm at liberation-minded media. I got to put my glasses back on. Put these damn glasses back on. Liberation-minded media. You talking about me? Tahaka watching me? Cause I stop. I get on his ass right now. I was gonna save it for tomorrow, but I'll get on his ass right now. Cause he looking like a straight fraud. Oh, yep. Pause this. Pause this. We're gonna get back to young Pharaoh. We're gonna get to this Tahaka mess. We're gonna get to this Tahaka mess. This fraud ass nigga went over to now he's suing. We're gonna get into this. I dare him to say something. I dare that frog faced nigga to say something. He live right now. What you talking about? He not delaying his live. Oh, he is delaying it. He is delaying it. Okay. Let's get it. I dare you to mention my name, Top. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna. I dare that nigga a bitch. You just went over there and got slapped in front of the world, and now you suing. Come on, bro. You's a bitch. Stone cold bitch. And I want y'all to hear his excuse for why he did it. And it's just, oh man, he's a bitch. Hold on, let me find it. Big ass boogies in his nose. This nigga, yo, look at this shit. Look at this shit, yo. The first thing that popped up on my screen was these big ass boogies in his nose. Watch this shit, y'all. Watch when I put the screen up. Look at this shit. This nigga got boogies all in his nose. Big ass boogies. Nigga, why would you even put this video up? You got big boogies in your nose. Cliffhangers. Oh my God. Look at this shit. Let me make it big. Put a 1 in the chat if you see them big ass boogies in his nose. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see them cliffhangers hanging out his nose. Screenshot. Wax. You see them cliffhangers hanging out that nigga nose? Rock climbing up out his nose. He got boogies, rock climbing, cliff hanging out his nose. No harness. It looked like he need to get his snot box rocked. Tariq rocked his snot box. That's why he got boogies all in his nose. Tariq smacked the snot box and knocked some boogies out, and them the remaining boogies hanging on for dear life. Smacked him so hard he got boogies hanging out his nose for dear life. Tariq smacked him so hard he got boogies hanging out his nose, hanging on for dear life. Cliffhangers. He smacked all the snot out his nose. Young booger bear. Yup, hanging right on his nose hairs. right on them joints. Nigga, pick them things out your nose. You should have blew your nose.
Family, y'all in the building?
Y'all
in the building?
Look at it from this angle. Ew. Somebody screenshot this. Screenshot this. Ew. Oh my God, nigga. He discombobulated. He got him all out of whack. He smacked that nigga. He smacked sense out that nigga.
Check 1, 2. Y'all need to share this. He slapped me. Fuck y'all. Y'all in the building. Can y'all see me? Am I clear? Somebody.
He trying to laugh and play it off. Nigga, this man just smacked you and you did nothing. You did nothing. You did nothing, bro. He smacked the shit out you and you did nothing. And he swung on you more than once. I don't know if the second 2 times he swung on you landed, but I know that first one did. And you was backpedaling, bro. He was beating feet. I ain't never see somebody backpedal that fast in my goddamn life. He said nasal hygiene on fleek. I ain't never see somebody beat feet like that in my goddamn life. That shit was crazy. All right, so let's listen what this nigga got to say. We're gonna get back to young Pharaoh.
Somebody say something. How do I sound?
Oh my God.
Say something. How do I sound?
Oh my God. Look at them things. Oh, they actually is boogies. I thought, I was hoping that I was wrong, and there might have been nose hairs. Just, you know how sometimes light shine on nose hairs and they kind of look like boogies. That's what I thought it could be. Yeah, he was definitely moonwalking. That's what I thought it could be. But Dems is real boogies. Dems is real boogies. He said, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Who in the building? Y'all in the building? Can y'all hear me? How do I sound? I sound
he live. Hold up. He live right now. He live right now. Hold on. Let's hear what this bitch ass nigga got to say.
I told you. I got.
Hold on. He live. He didn't delay his live. He live. Let's see what this bitch ass nigga talking about.
Can't run from. Secondly, we got more. Secondly, we have more. And we're going to break that down. So, if someone said, well, man, you tomorrow night, family, tomorrow night, I'm looking forward for you to be there tomorrow night to see the receipts in living color. And last but not least, I invite any FBA. Let me large this up.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You haven't seen this man teach no Morris TV. All he do is try to tear other black brothers down that's actually doing something. He's not building nothing. I was watching brother, shout out to brother Sanchez, and he said this same thing. All he do is tear other brothers down that's actually doing work in the community and actually building something. What has Tahaka built? What has he actually done? What has he actually teached? He has never taught world any more science on his channel. All he do is try to tear down other black men that's actually building something.
I invite any FBA with Tariq or without Tariq to go over what I present and explain it to me. Press 7 if you hear me. I invite, just don't come here cussing, because I know y'all get emotional, the ones that follow Tariq. Y'all get real emotional. I invite any FBA, if they can come here without cursing, and I show them at least 5 items, I would allow them to explain it to me and say what it means to them. I know what it means to me. At least 5 items to show that he is working with this.
Working with the nigga, my nigga. What you did was some Fed shit. Bro, like, what are you talking about? How you going to see? This is what I'm talking about. Agents call other people agents. And I heard this on Brother Sanchez shit too. He said this is used to, it's used too loosely, but an agent is somebody who tries to tear somebody who's actually doing something down. And that's what he does. That's exactly what Tahaka does. He tears other black men down. If somebody's building something, best believe Tahaka is going to be there to try to tear them down. And I don't see Tariq going to other people's, popping up to other people's establishments trying to film them. I see you doing that. I don't see Tariq Nasheed. He always trying to call somebody a Fed. Tariq Nasheed isn't going around to other people's establishments, filming them, trying to provoke them into an altercation so they can sue them. How he the feds and you the one running to the feds to sue? What are you talking about? You see what I'm talking about? He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. This is a weird nigga.
Takers, email me at tahakabay@gmail.com or leave. Somebody say, I'm FBA and I will be on your stream. Email me at tahakabay@gmail.com or leave your email there. But you got to come on. You got to come on. And I can show you the items. In fact, I'll do the show first and then let you examine the items. And then you can come back and try to explain it. You can say it's a roofer on there. Oh, he was laying a roof. We already didn't cover that. But one thing
he said, then there's another thing. He keep trying to say he had feds on the roof. Brother Sanchez, shout out to Brother Sanchez too. And he was in law enforcement. The president don't even got people on the roof. The mayor don't even got people on the roof. So what the fuck with this, bro? This is an idiot, y'all. This is a complete idiot. The goddamn president of the United States don't even got people walking around, feds and shit walking around his roof. So what the hell would Tariq Nasheed have feds on his roof for? You sound stupid. This is an idiot.
That we do here on Morshwell TV, me and Moochie Bear, we cover all angles. We look to see if there's a roofer. We look to see, we cover all angles. So anything that you come up with, we have already covered it. So we make sure that we giving people the raw truth. So I'm by.
And you trying to prove that my light almost fell. And you trying to prove that he's a Fed ain't gonna cover the fact that you went to his establishment unannounced and he smacked the shit out you, and you ran like a little bitch. It's not going to cover, and you did nothing. It's not going to cover that. It's not going to change that. It's not going to make it go away. And then you went and sued like a little bitch. And then you're going to lose. You're going to lose. I'm going to break it down. Watch.
Fight anybody to come on here. With that being said, family.
Because you still got to prove why you was there.
Ready? Let's start the show. I say let's start the show. Let's go.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Let me welcome you to Moorish World TV via Tahaka.
This is dedicated to those that was down from day one.
Like we always do about this time.
Oh,
There's always a way.
Ain't that Nepal? Oh shit, ain't that Nepal? Sister Nepal? Ain't that Nepal?
Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. You're not my husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. You're not my husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. Stop telling people I'm your husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband.
Hold up. Oh, my bad. I ain't even mean to do that. Oh, shit.
Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. You're not my husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking husband. Stop telling people I'm your fucking.
How did you get this tapes? And why are you see, this is the fuck shit right here. Why are you putting this lady footage up like that? You think you making Sinetta look bad? Calling him a simp and then putting the Paul private videos up? You really think that's, oh man, you's an idiot. Let's go back to this him getting slapped shit. Hold on, let's see what he talking about.
You're not my husband. And he can say, oh no. Look.
Hold on. Real quick.
Go ahead.
Please stop my name in this book.
I won't bring your name up if I
Look, he putting her pictures up.
I won't bring you.
Why are you keeping these pictures? First of all, yeah, that is her. First of all, why are you keeping these pictures? He probably spank his monkey to these pictures every night. He probably watching that video, spanking his monkey to them pictures.
Name up if I fucking want to.
Paul, listen to me right quick. Stop being fucking disrespectful.
All right,
Stop
what do you
bringing
want?
my name up with this dumb shit.
Why? Because
that's between you two. I'm not getting.
No, it
this
isn't. It's
stupid
between
shit.
all of us. So you want to be married to me, it's between all of us. So
if you want to continue to get into the gutter with that dumb shit,
you brought me to the gutter. I didn't know that piece of bitch. I didn't know that piece of shit before I met you. You introduced me to that piece of dog shit. All of these people I know because of you. I don't know Clyde Diva. I don't know Pharaoh. I don't know Clyde Diva. I don't know Schultz. I don't know Taharka. I only know them because of you. They only attack me because of you.
All the time. That's why they fucking bang on you.
Yeah,
you
whatever.
don't fucking listen to me.
Drop him off.
Fucking listen to.
He really think this is making Sinetta look bad. Like, this is making you look bad, bro.
What I tell you?
Drop him off.
I told your dumbass, don't even come on the stream.
No, I'm gonna come on the stream if I
come on there to explain something to these niggas.
On the stream if I
What the fuck is you explaining to these niggas for? Are you
do what I want.
Are they right? These niggas for? Are you guilty?
Tariq Nasheed.
Bro, you can't rap. He trying to rap? Oh man, he trying to rap.
I've been wrong once. Please.
Bro, you can't rap.
I ain't been wrong once. It ain't nothing.
You can't rap for shit, bro. Look, he put a video up. Like, why would you do this?
Videos off of this right here.
Why
You so
would
fucking silly.
you
You
do
don't
this?
listen to no one who hit the link.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect. She got some tig old bitties. I can't front. Nepal got some tig old bitties. Look, I'm human too. I'm a man. I'm human too. I ain't above all this. She got some tigos.
Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another Sarnetta TV.
No, I did listen to you. That's what
You think this is making Nepal look bad? These are her private videos that she sent to someone that she was having these type of relations with. And you go and put it up on the internet. Use a fuck nigga, bro. Use a fuck nigga. Use a fuck nigga, bro. I ain't never seen no fuck shit like this in my life, bro. Use a fuck nigga.
Shit. Stop putting my name up. If you want to bang on Clout, bang the fuck on Clout. Don't bang my name up in that stupid shit what y'all got going on.
I'm gonna say what I fucking want to say. Bye. Bye.
It's time to expose the frauds. It's time for us to go hard. It's time to expose the fraud. It's time for us to go hard. First of all, let me welcome y'all to Moorish World TV. Come on, it's time to go.
Look at his face. He like, ooh, that's hard. Ooh, that's hard. Nigga, that's you garbage. Garbage. Your flow is dry. You can't, rap the words on beat. Like you struggling to stay on beat. It's like you're struggling to ride the beat. You're not a natural rapper. You can't ride the beat at all. You're struggling. Listen to him. Put the God in the back. The God in the back. That's all. That's what it sounds like. Listen to it.
Ain't nobody gonna deceive me, deceive who, deceive you. Never on my watch. Time to go pull out the don't be tripping on the fraud. Let me phone.
Listen to it. God, break it up. Listen to it. He don't even know the words. Listen to it. He don't even know the words. He don't even know the fucking words. Nigga. Oh man. Yo, this is a crazy week. Nigga, if you thought that was hot, take that to a record label. They're gonna pick you. You ever see how Uncle Phil throw Jazzy Jeff out the house? That's how they gonna throw him out the record label. He take that garbage to a record label if you want to.
World TV, making all scams. Please don't front. I ain't been wrong once.
You've been wrong. You've been wrong every single time. And you keep pointing out frauds and you the fraud. What community work are you doing? What you named your channel Moorish World TV. And not a drip of Moorish science is on this goddamn channel. Yeah, that's a sex crime. Literally. It's called yup. But let's not forget, he used to be a registered sex offender. According to the paperwork, he was a registered sex offender. And let's not forget, Tahaka Bey has a history of stalking people. Let's not forget he was peeking through Inky window. Let's not forget Research Ninja, or AKA Sister Yaya. There's 3 people he stalked. Literally. Stalked. 3 people. This man was a registered sex offender, allegedly. And he has a history of stalking people. That's not good. And he only allowing subscribers of 10 minutes to comment in his chat right now. I'm not subscribing. All right, let's catch up.
This fool crazy. This
Who are you talking about?
Man, I had to show him.
That shit.
Hey, look, you know it's funny. If I was, you know what I mean? Look, so look. If I was Googling, right, or YouTubing, and I was like, thank you for bucking your eyes, family.
Just nigga, like he's a weirdo, bro. Like he think everything funny. Like he be laughing for no reason. He's a weirdo. You can tell in high school he was that weird kid that nobody talked to. That just sat there with the big eyes all day.
If I was YouTubing, I was like, Tariq Nasheed smacks Tahaka Bey. This fool crazy. This him? Huh? This him? No, he shouldn't even attempt to do that. Not this guy. Something wrong with this guy. This the guy? He jumped around. No, hold up. It got to be more to the story. Let me listen. Do we got any videos? Not this guy. It got to be more to the story. And it is. Tomorrow night, family. I hope y'all watch it tomorrow night. We go all in. Shout out, I think somebody said Clive Diva's in the building. Let me put on my shout out to Clive Diva. That's my sister. I really appreciate what she do. Now, sometimes I be giving people shout outs, and I don't know if they didn't came at me or not yet. So I don't know. Clive, you ain't switch up on me yet. You still got confidence in me, sis?
Nah.
Let Clive Diva back. You still got confidence?
Anybody fucking with you, you's a weirdo. Like I said, the case is gonna crumble. You're gonna try suing, and you're gonna have to explain to a judge why were you there. And you can try to use the excuse, oh, he was over there filing the lawsuit. Yup, YP uncle. He was over there filing the lawsuit. Still, if you knew you had beef with the nigga, why were you on his property filming? And Tariq already said he felt threatened by you. You have a history of showing up to people's places and property. Why were you there? And you had a body cam. You were filming. Why were you there? You have no excuse to be there in that man's place of business. None. Especially after he said he felt threatened. You showed up unannounced. He said he makes Silk the Shocker look like Nas. Right. Right. His bars are so fucking garbage. He make Blueface look like Tupac.
Huh, sis? I know what we doing. You know what I mean? Some people get caught up in the stuff. Let me see. You know what I mean? That's my sister right there, man. That's my sister, 100. But I gotta make sure. Because some people see these videos, they smack the taste out your mouth.
He
man,
did.
use a jump.
He did.
Okay, you mean I say go watch the last video, please. Go watch the last video that I did before this one.
Yeah, were you lying and trying to explain you're lying? Like, bro, like we watched the video and you sound like a bigger idiot than you do now.
Not to upload the live stream. You know what I mean? Go check it out. And then you'll find out the real story. And tomorrow there's more story to it. But
nah, ain't no more story. We saw what happened. What more story could it be? Like, I hate when niggas try to do this, try to spin a narrative knowing everybody saw what happened. He smacked the shit out you. You ran. There is no way to explain you moonwalking the fuck off while he's smacking you.
Now, fam, let's get to it. So you know I'm gonna do some plebiscite battling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little bit plebiscite battling. That just means I'm gonna do a whole bunch of talking. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a whole bunch of talking and showing a whole bunch of receipts. You know what I mean? They don't want.
All right, I don't want to listen to this goofy nigga. He ain't saying shit about me. Let's go back to young Pharaoh. Fuck this goofy nigga. He's a weirdo. He's a stone cold weirdo. Let's go back to YP. Let's go back to young Pharaoh Sympathy. And then we're going to get on out of here because it's getting a little late. We're going to do a little bit more of your young Pharaoh. Let's get to his ass. Back to him.
Hell, so it's like it's one thing for y'all to be like y'all hitting a girl, but
Stalker Bay.
If I'm a fucking 40-pound kid and this bitch is 125 pounds and she trying to hit me, motherfucker, all that hitting a girl shit don't count. Like weight class do count. Like weight class and size, that shit.
So you got a history of fighting women. He been fighting women since he was a kid. This nigga been fighting women since he was a kid. That's why he's so comfortable with fighting women. He's been fighting women since he was a kid.
I don't hit girls, but my cousin was bigger than me, so it's like the bitch.
You don't hit girls. Stop lying.
School with all of these scratches on my face, man. That shit looked like Freddy Krueger.
She beat him up.
I remember she made me share my PSP with one of the badass daycare kids. This motherfucker broke it.
His female cousin beat him up.
Crazy, son. It was just crazy. But long story short.
And he's spitting into a can. So you got to aim it. Like, that shit's going to get on your hand. It's going to get everywhere. It's bro, you're not coughing up blood. You're not spitting up blood.
Then she will also allow her kids to try to jump us. Like, I remember if you was in McKinley at the time, you probably seen this shit. I remember I went to school with all of these scratches on my face, man. That shit looked like Freddy Krueger just took his hand and raked it down my face. Like, I'm telling you, I went to school so fucked up one day. And goddamn, I remember it's because I was beefing with my cousin. And my cousin, yes, she's a girl, but like I said, I don't hit girls, but my cousin was bigger than me. So it's like the bitches in my family was always fat as hell, no disrespect, tall as hell, fat as hell, big as hell. So it's like it's one thing for y'all to be like,
no disrespect. You trying to disrespect these women in the worst way you possibly can. You're trying to paint these women out to be the worst people on the planet.
Y'all hitting a girl, But if I'm a fucking 40-pound kid and this bitch is
nah, nigga, stop trying to make excuses.
125 pounds and she trying to hit me, motherfucker. All that hitting the girl shit don't count. Like weight class do count. Like weight class.
You know, it still counts. It still counts. Even though she might have been heavier than you, you're still a man. You're still a man. It still counts. What are you talking about? Stop making excuses. You've been fighting women since you was a kid. Just admit it. Yep, making up a lie on the fly. He just making shit up as he goes.
Size, that shit do matter. But long story short, what I'm about to say? Yeah, long story short, I'm like, yo, she would allow her kids to try to jump us. Like I'm telling you, like literally jump us. Like let me give y'all an example of what happened one time. So I remember my aunt told me, she was like, yo, if you do your chores, you can go to the mall with your cousin. So I'm like, cool. So I do my chores. Like my chores was cleaning the basement. So it was like 3 pit bulls down there, shit everywhere. They pissing and shitting. So I had to go in their kennels, walk around them to pick that shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Like walk around them. Like I'm in the cage with the goddamn dog. I'm in here with the dog. I'm not no grown ass man like I am right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm a kid. I'm walking. I'm the pit buzz motherfucking about that shit about 3.
Mila, peace and welcome.
In the cage with the goddamn pit bull, petting them and all kind of shit. But I'm a kid.
Oh my God! Now she putting you in cages. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who the fuck is she, Joe? We have Harry Potter uncle. This sound like Harry Potter, bro. You was fighting the dogs. Now she putting you in the cages with them. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You. Oh man, I ain't never seen no nigga lie like this in my goddamn life. All for sympathy though, like to get donations, all for donations, all to try to get the people back on your side. You gonna try to throw black women under the bus? Try to get.
And I'm picking up shit, picking up piss.
You're following back?
With the plastic bag, gotta throw it out. Then I had to mop that motherfucker, clean that motherfucker. And then from there, it was just crazy. Like I remember one time one of them shits broke off the chain and killed the other dog. Like I watched the pit bull kill the other dog, then they raped it. I'm like, that shit was crazy as fuck. But goddamn, Ozzy and Dead, like that was their names. But long story short, yo, so after I did all of that, you feel me, and I cleaned up the dog kennels, motherfucking boom.
Motherfucking
the dog kennels.
Motherfucking boom, and then he repeat what he last said. That's how you know he lying and he trying to think of his next lie.
And then my aunt was like, okay, cool. I mean, y'all could go to the mall. So it's me, my cousin, and his baby mom. You feel me? I ain't gonna reveal their names, but it's me, him, and his baby mom. And we at the mall. Now we at the mall all
You might as well. You done threw everybody else in the family under the bus.
all fucking day. We just in the mall chilling all fucking day, just vibing. You feel me? Now while we vibing in the mall, the day go by, and we come back at like 10 o'clock at night. You know, she was like, be home by 10. I never forget. She said, I got to be back in the house before 10 o'clock. So he got me back home. By the time he got me back home, it was like 7:30. I remember maybe 8 because it was daylight because it was still summertime. And in Buffalo in the summer, that it ain't like in the South where the sun is out longer. Like Buffalo, that shit start getting dark at about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the summer. That is about over. So
wait, isn't Buffalo, New York? Buffalo is New York, right? Transcript, what's up? Buffalo is New York, right? Wintertime it gets dark early. That's the East Coast. Wintertime it gets dark early. Summertime 7 it doesn't get dark until like 8, 9 o'clock. What the fuck is he talking about? See, he can't even get his shit straight. I'm in the East Coast right now. It gets dark around like 5 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock in wintertime. But in the summertime, the sun don't go down till like 8, 9 o'clock. What the fuck is he talking about? So he is in New York. So what the hell is he talking about? 1 minute he's a gangster, 1 minute he's a scholar, and the next minute he's a victim. Learn accountability, dickhead. Facts. Right. Mila lives in Buffalo. I live in Buffalo. It gets dark at 5 in the winter and I'm in Pennsylvania. So we both on the East Coast, Mila. Same here in Detroit. East Coast. Thank you. What the fuck is he talking about? Nigga, you're lying.
Home, it was like 7:30. I remember maybe 8 because it was daylight because it was still summertime. And in Buffalo in the summer, that it ain't like in the South where the sun is out longer. Like Buffalo, that shit start getting dark at about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the summer. That is about over. So I remember getting home around 7:38 because it wasn't dark outside, but the sun was going down like it's evening, like it's about to be.
Okay, he said okay. Boom. I thought he said like the sun was down.
I did what she told me to do. She gave me permission to go to the mall, and I was back 2-3 hours ahead of the time that she said I had to be back. She said 10 o'clock the latest, so I could have came in at 9:55 if I wanted to. But long story short, boom. So when I get back in, she like, and like I said, I'm not gonna lie on nobody or put no words in nobody's mouth. So when I get back in, my aunt was like, I was like, what'd she say?
What'd she say?
She said some
nigga. If you don't stop fucking, just shut up. Bro. Please, for your own sake, just go get a job. Just go get a job. You're going to have to get a job. We're going to see Pharaoh working at McDonald's, Chick-fil-A soon. Smartest man in the world going to be working at McDonald's and Chick-fil-A soon. You're going to need some money. But this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. This wasn't the way. This wasn't the way. This made you look like a fool. You made yourself look like a complete fool.
Shit along these lines, I'm paraphrasing, but she says some shit along the lines of, who the fuck told you to take your bitch ass to the mall, motherfucker? But she drunk, but she trying to press me. You feel me? Like you trying to press me. Like, who the fuck told you to take your bitch ass to the mall? You don't fucking listen. Like she trying to get hard with me. You feel me? So I'm like, yo. So I tell her, first of all, you said I could go to the mall. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you the one that said I could go to the mall. So even my cousin at the time, who I was fighting with, who I got kicked out for fighting, even he jumped in and was like, Mom, you told this boy he could go to the mall with me and such. I ain't gonna say her name, but he's like, my baby mom, if you just cleaned the basement. You feel what I'm saying? Whoopty-whoppty-wop. So she like, shut the fuck up, nigga. So she trying to disrespect him. Now, mind you, this story about to get crazy. Like I said, she used to always have her kids trying to jump us. This is just one story. Of many. But I don't feel like telling them all. But I'm just giving y'all an idea.
I'm about to fall asleep on this nigga. So when you
walk in my aunt's house to get y'all the frame, it's the hallway, then it's a closet, and then it's a living room. It's like a living room space. So I'm in the living room space talking to my aunt.
No, he's still lying regardless.
Trying to press me about why the fuck I was gone after she gave me permission to be gone. But peep game. So, with that being said, the whole time, what I never knew was my other cousin, which was her daughter the whole time, was behind the door. What goddamn, and like I said, I never even seen this shit until I got to prison. But
what is synced?
I was already experienced before I got to prison from the shit I was going through in the house, like I said. So my cousin,
He keep talking about I synced this and I seen. What is the way? Is that a word? Synced? I synced this. I synced you. Is that a word? Is that a word? I synced it. No, I knew I wasn't tripping. I don't remember that being in the vocabulary. I don't remember that wasn't in my vocabulary list in school growing up. All right, Sharita, peace and welcome. I mean, you have a good night. Peace. I'm about to shut it down in a couple of minutes anyway.
now,
like another 10 minutes.
Like I said, I'm a kid at the time. I didn't see niggas hit you with a lock and a sock and a max. I ain't never see that like in anybody's household I've ever been in except for mine growing up. But I didn't even know. So apparently she got her daughter waiting on me so they could jump me when I come in the house. Now, like I said, why? I don't know, because I was never a bad kid. Like, you can ask any facility I've ever been in, whether it was school or prison. I've never been a bad kid. I'm not going to act like I was a bad kid. But I'm not going to let you try to fuck me up, though. That's not happening. But with that being said.
So, let me get this straight. So see, this is the thing about it. He makes it seem like everybody's planning and plotting and scheming on Pharaoh. Everybody's just planning and plotting. So do you mean to tell me this lady went out her way, let you go to the mall, so her and her daughter can come up with a way to jump you when you get back? Is this what you're telling me? Is this? I hope this is not what you're telling me. You sound like a lying idiot.
Yeah. So while she dialoguing and she trying to press me, you feel me? She got her cousin behind me. I mean, she got her daughter behind the door with the lock in the socks. So, boom. My cousin popped from behind the door, tried to hit me with the lock in the sock, but I heard the shit before she could hit me. I heard her coming, and I'm telling y'all, like, this is real shit. I just ducked it. Like, I didn't even look. It was coming. Boom, I just ducked. Now, when I ducked.
How do I know? How do I know that he gonna turn it into? I had a sixth sense, and I ducked, and I chopped her in her neck. I hit her with the 1-2 karate chop. Get the fuck out of here! Now all of a sudden he got spidey senses.
I slammed my cousin on. So when I slammed my cousin, now my aunt up on my back. Now her and my cousin is jumping me, like they trying to jump me.
Now, mind you, this is the same girl he said that weighed more than him, and he was only 40 pounds. But he slammed her.
I always had long hair. Everybody used to think I was Puerto Rican growing up, but my hair wasn't always locked.
Everybody used to think you was Puerto Rican growing up. What? Do you know we got the pictures of you when you was younger? Hold on, y'all. I want to ask y'all a question. Hold on. I want to ask y'all a question, y'all. I got a question for y'all. They said they thought I was Puerto Rican when I was younger. I got a question for y'all. Do this nigga look Puerto Rican? The face is lightened on purpose because he's calling him a white boy. He's still the same complexion as he is now. Do this nigga look Puerto Rican? that look like a soft ass bead wearing nigga. They don't look like no fucking Puerto Rican. Hold on, read some of these comments. That's what he said, Mila. He said he was 40 pounds. He was claiming that they were starving him. If they starving you, you're not going to have the strength to fight back. You're not going to have the strength to do any chores. You're not going to have the strength to do nothing. See the contradictions in the story? It's holes all in the story. One day you said you was confused on her being your mom, but how you confused on her being your mom when you say that she never acknowledged you as her son, never called you her son, and told you that y'all wasn't blood when you got into a fight with her son. And then you said she treated you like you was her boyfriend, all in your business. Like, which one is it? Terrible liar. And now you Puerto Rican. Now you Puerto Rican. Now this nigga is a Puerto Rican. Young Pharaoh, Puerto Rico, ho. That's what we gonna call you now. Young Puerto Rico, ho.
But it was long. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to fire my shit like Cat Williams and all of them. So I would never forget, like, I remember my aunt grabbing me by my hair and just banging my fucking, like, just banging the back of my head on the floor. Like, I remember my eyes rolling in the back of my head. And I remember her and my cousin just jumping me with the lock in the sock. But like I said, I'm a kid. It ain't like I'm, like, now they can never try that. But a 10-year-old and 11-year-old versus a fucking 17, 18-year-old and a fucking 45-year-old or 50-year-old, however the...
Wait, so let me get this straight. 2 adults were beating you up. One was taking you by your hair, banging your head on the floor, and the other one was beating you with the lock in the sock. And you didn't go to the hospital. Wait, first, one, you survived it with no scars, visible scars or wounds. 2, you don't have any scars or visible scars that would show that you got beat upside your head or beat with a lock in the sock. What, bro? If she bangs your head on the floor, an adult, if you're 10 years old, an adult is banging your head on the floor right then and there, that's you knocked out, concussion, probably broke your nose, all that. But you claim there's 2 adults and one has a lock in the sock and was beating you with it. A 10-year-old. Shut the bro, you sound dumb.
Fuck she was. Like, I didn't have no wins, you feel what I'm saying? But I always used to fight my aunt because I was the oldest. So when she would try my little cousin or my little brother that used to live with me, I would be the one to stick up for him. But as far as me, I was pretty much the one that had to incur the ass whoopings because I was the defender of the younger ones in the house. So, you feel me? I basically had to be jumped because my cousins couldn't abuse my little brother and my little cousin alone. So I got to get jumped pretty much for y'all to try to move me, but they could never move me out the way. So now, long story short, I remember her just banging my fucking head.
He went from victim to sacrifice.
Hardwood floor, and And I remember my eyes rolling in the back of my head, and I remember I just started to smell blood. And I don't know what the fuck damage she did to me, you know what I'm saying, or how bad the damage was.
What?
But I remember just her banging my head, and it's like I just went lightheaded for a minute. I remember that shit was like it gave me a concussion. And then I remember just smelling blood. Like, I don't know if I was bleeding inside of my head or whatever, but no blood actually ever came out of my nose. But I just remember blood being all in here. And I just remember my aunt bashing my head on the floor like she was trying to kill me. And I remember in the back of my mind, like, after, she just left me on the floor. Like, her and my cousins just went upstairs. Like, ain't nobody even picked me up off the floor. They just got up and walked off. And I remember just laying on the floor damn near unconscious with a fucking concussion. Like, I remember just laying on the floor fucked up, smelling my blood. Now, how long I was laying on that floor for, I don't remember, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to give you a time frame. I know that it was more than 10 to 15 minutes. I know my kids wouldn't have been laying on the floor like that long. But long story short, I just remember when I got up, I was so woozy. And I remember just telling myself in my mind, like, when I get older, I'm going to kill this fucking bitch. And then I remember telling myself, like, yo, if anybody ever try to put their motherfucking hands on me again, I'm going to kill their motherfucking ass. And so from that point on, you feel what I'm saying? I start keeping weapons in my room and all kind of shit. I start turning up. But long story short, so now from there, what else I got on the list? Okay, so my aunt apparently adopted us for the money, but also she was collecting child support from my dad the whole time, but I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
What is that any of your business?
Goddamn, she keeping our child support money, but like I said, I didn't even know that.
What is that any of your business? What is that any of your business? She's taking the money and using it to feed and support you. What you thought she gonna directly give it to you? No, nigga. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't know she was collecting child support. Because it's none of your fucking business. It's going to feed, it's going to putting clothes on your back and feeding you, keeping a roof over your head. That ain't going in your pocket, nigga. He think he's supposed to get the child support in his pocket. No, nigga, you don't get it in your, no. It goes to providing for you. So therefore, it ain't none of your goddamn business whether she collecting child support. That check don't come in your name, it come in hers. It don't go to your account, it go to hers. I'm about to shut it down in a couple minutes.
Get child support money from my dad. And this shit happened all the way up until I was 18 or whatever, 21 or whatever. I mean, till I was 21. So even the whole time I was in jail, my aunt. So basically, when my aunt kicked me out and told my grandma that not to let me live with her while I was homeless on the street as a kid, this bitch was sitting in the house just collecting my bread, not giving me shit. When I went to jail, ain't nobody write me shit or give me shit. I had to, like I said, if I wouldn't have learned the law, you know, telling how fucked up I would have been. But goddamn, she
said collected my shit. He said collected my shit.
Give me shit. I had to, like, this bitch in jail, my aunt. So basically, when my aunt kicked me out and told my grandma that not to let me live with her while I was homeless on the street as a kid, this bitch was sitting in the house just collecting my bread, not giving me shit. When I went to jail, ain't nobody write me shit or give me shit. I had to.
Nigga, you said collecting your bread, nigga. That is her money to support you. What is she supposed to give you other than roof, food, and clothing and guidance? This is one entitled motherfucker. He think he's entitled to shit that nobody's entitled to.
Like I said, if I wouldn't have learned the law, you know, telling how fucked up I would have been. But goddamn, she never sent me shit even still then. So let me make sure I ain't skipping none of my notes. Yeah, so my aunt used to keep the child support bread that used to come from my father, but then she would make us have to work above and beyond for allowance, and we'd do the most for fucking $20-$40, but you keeping our bread. But then
child support might not even be that much. What is you talking about? Child support could be $20-$40. What are you? Oh my God, this nigga.
Like I said, she running 3-4 successful daycares, 2-3 of them. So she making
you got one of them shut down.
But you giving us $40, $20, but you giving your daughters and your sons 2-3 bands every week. So motherfucking she going to the mall blowing racks on her kids every weekend. Like I remember her kids having all the shoes, having all the clothes. And we ain't really have shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had got in trouble by my aunt one time because she found weed in my room because I had started selling weed, but I didn't have no other way to get school supplies. So in the back of my mind, I always valued my education, and I always wanted to come to school, and I always wanted to go to school. But I knew that we weren't poor. Or maybe we were, but I knew that in my mind, I felt like I was poor because nobody never gave me no fucking money. Even though it was money all around me, nobody never gave me nothing specific.
Nigga,
I'm just
you's a goddamn lie. But that's where I'm going to stop it at, y'all. The wife got to work in the morning. She got to go to bed, and it's getting late. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow afternoon. We're gonna cover that Tahaka Bay situation. So let me get on out of here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. I'm gonna get on out of here. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You were just tuned into Ma'at TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then,
you better be careful, little buddy.